And we're back. Hi, everybody.
Hey, how's it going, folks?
Welcome to the Mazu, everybody. Sorry we started a little bit late. Sorry about that. Starfleet time's weird, star dates and things. There was a daylight savings Starfleet time. Galactic, is that a thing?
Yeah,
sure. It's only like 15-minute difference, though.
Please let that be gone by the 21st century.
No kidding.
Every ship has to slingshot around the sun and go back an hour.
Yeah. Every year.
But just an hour, and it's the sun. It's the Earth.
You have to go to the sun.
Not any other sun.
Loop it around and do the things. Thanks for bearing with us while we were getting ready to go. We apologize for the delay, but we're here now, and we'll get started in just a couple minutes. I want to get some stuff out of the way first. First things first, thanks for being here. We really do appreciate you being here. Take a second while you're here to tell your friends and say, hey, come hang out, join the adventure, as they say, because it's an adventure. So tell them to come over here, do it on the Twitters, on the Facebooks, on whatever the internets you like, but do the things. If you really like what we're doing, we could really use your help. There are little things on there and ways you can support us, whether it's Patreon or whatever you like. We just appreciate you being here. That is the main thing. But the fact that you support us means that I get stuff like the things that happen to the set, which isn't a lot, but it helps. So thank you for all of you who supported the show last week. I was able to swing getting this stuff. So thank you very much.
Heck yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. You guys rock.
You do rock.
We actually, for those of you who were here last week and remember, I requested a Joshua fan page.
And there is a Joshua
fan page
that you
on
guys
Facebook now
can
that
join.
You can go, thanks to our super fan, Aaron Hughes from Hawaii.
Thank you.
Really good guys.
Yeah, there's
memes and pictures. And
it's great.
Kinds of funny.
It's all George action all the time.
Yes.
So if you can't get enough of that one character,
everyone's favorite Tellarite,
then go there, check it out.
It's on Facebook. It's just Facebook. It's the George Varjok fan club, right?
Yes.
Good luck spelling it.
We gotta.
That's half the fun.
I'll start typing, I'm sure.
I'll put it up.
Joshua.
I'll put it up in the chat.
So many George.
There you go. Tara's going to put it up in the chat. Hey, while I said JR's name, why don't we go ahead and introduce everybody here? Over to my left, and is going to be on the top of your screen. First, we've got Barrett. Say hi, Barrett.
Hi, I'm Barrett.
Hey, that's Barrett. Next to Miss Cindy. And then the dragon. I should probably point out, Angie is sick. Angie is at home with a fever and shaking and not well at all. So she was not going to be here today. Angie, hope you're feeling better. We miss you, Captain. Over to my right, on the bottom of the screen, starting over there, we've got JR typing in the thing.
That's me. I'm just looking for the Joshua fan club. That's it.
Yes, watch your chat for the Joshua fan club. We have Kate.
Hi.
Who I should also say, if you may not have been able to tell by the hi.
Trying something different with the
Trying
voice.
something new with the character.
Yeah, it's a new character voice she's working on. Also sick, but trooper she is, says, you know what, I can make it. I'll be there. How you feeling?
I feel very bad, but excited to be here.
Can I get you a beverage, a water, an emergency, anything like
Don't make me
that?
laugh
An
because I'll call.
emergency water.
It's going to be a very serious episode of Constellation. No laughing involved. Oh, next to Kate, I shouldn't forget Jordan.
Everyone else does, but hi.
Oh. Exactly. Let's see, I think that's pretty much, we got, Set Dragon is a decent substitute. Guess who's in chat? Captain Lennar All is in chat. Hey.
Oh, well, apparently.
I need to give you permission for a link. Hold on, I'm going to give him permission for a link so you guys can
all
go
right,
to the
guys.
fan club.
I'm in trouble, and I'm warned. I'm not banned yet. I bet if I did it again, I'd get banned. How fast can I get banned from this chat? Let's find out.
The show that you're in.
Banned from your own show.
Hey,
JR,
someone's
this is
alert.
not a challenge.
if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be me.
We all know that. It's just you don't have to.
You have 1 minute to post your link, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna post my link.
1 minute.
Nope.
What?
Make sure it's unlicensed by making.
Did I misspell who you are?
Yeah, but you know what?
That's really funny.
Oh, I did. I totally did. Dang it.
There's an extra R in there. Haha, folks. This is live entertainment for you. We appreciate your support and your eyeballs because the reason for watching these things live is anything can happen. Like this.
Let's see if it works.
Watch me get banned. Bant.
If you get banned, we're going to spend the whole episode in the brig.
What? No, I did it right.
Oh yeah, you're banned.
I'm banned.
Ramirez is in the brig for the whole episode.
All right, folks. Well, you know what? Someone else can do this.
It was just 5 seconds. It wasn't
It's just 5 seconds.
I'm learning from your mistakes. I'm not
This
posting
is why live entertainment is an important
I
thing.
don't understand.
I'm not going to worry.
Folks,
You know what?
Go on Facebook. You know what? You're all very clever,
Facebook.com/
enterprising people.
You still missed that second R, I think.
How the heck?
Joshua.
That is a copy paste. If that's not your name, there's something wrong with the
It's too late.
universe.
I think he's already banned.
Nah.
All right.
It was just for 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, one of those 5-second bannings.
Just a 5-second ban.
Yeah, it's
Hey!
There it is.
like
There's
the
a link.
Olympics. You get caught doping, they give you a 5-second ban, and then you're
That's exactly
Or the-
how it
Or the
happens.
NFL or something.
And since I've been given the power, I'm gonna use it.
Oh God.
to
What now?
post this link to my fanfic page.
Here we go. There you go, everyone.
What is that?
What did?
What? Nothing. It's fine.
YouTube?
Yeah.
What does it go to?
What does it go
It goes to a cool YouTube video.
Oh, JR!
Oh my
I got
God!
him.
Seriously?
I got him.
So how do we ban him?
Right. Unpermit. Ban.
Getting rickrolled.
Get out of there.
Just rickroll the
He rickrolled the.
I'm
How
sure
about
our
the
audience
corner?
is extremely
We should, yes.
Can there be like a hat?
There's gonna be a brig
A
for
cone of
you.
shame.
Should have banned me while we had the chance.
It's already in the corner though, guys.
I can't go
Go,
anywhere.
go more in the corner.
More corner.
More.
In the corner. just stay with your head against the wall the entire night, just like
Sit there
that.
in your wrongness.
Ramirez, you okay?
I'm wrong though.
It's all right.
Don't feel bad about what I've
The
done.
Nightbot's like
I don't
enjoying
really
this
either. I actually
stream.
really like that song. So.
Enjoying the stream.
Should-
Let's go ahead and get started. Let's do the thing and do the stuff.
On that note.
But as we always have to do, as any good episode of Star Trek has to, you got to start off with a log. This week's log is from our own Lieutenant Isaac Ramirez.
Flight Controller's Log, U.S.S. Mazu. We are returning to Deep Space K7 after the Mazu was damaged in battle with a cloaked Orion ship. Though no one in our crew was injured during the attack, the Mazu herself has sustained severe engine damage and is in need of repairs. This, however, should give us the chance to prepare for the next part of our mission, which I imagine will see us herring off in search of the Orion pirates or the mysterious Dr. Jane Prescott, who seems to be the sole surviving researcher of the now destroyed secret station at Arista 3. While the crew of the Mazu escaped unharmed, the Orions had killed everyone aboard the station by the time we arrived. What they were doing there, what experiments were being carried out, I don't know, but all of this has the markings of Starfleet intelligence. Cryptic mission orders, secret, unmarked research stations. We're flying blind here. Fortunately, this isn't my first time plotting a course through unknown hazards. If my guess is correct, we'll soon be making for 14 Eridani, a trade hub that lies between the Federation and Klingon empires. Anticipating the need for further secrecy, I've ordered Ensign Milo to begin a retrofit of one of our shuttlecraft, the Jane Goodall. He'll be stripping its transponder and replacing it with one marking it as a decommissioned craft from the U.S.S. Hathaway. Then we'll strip a few panels, install some mismatched components, and hopefully have everything we need to pass as smugglers who've come by a Federation ship rather than a covert mission out from Starfleet Command. But for now, computer, let's just keep that between the two of us. Encrypt and delete the last 45 seconds of this log and scrub the recording. Resume. Our first mission under this new captain is proving to be quite interesting. For now, we're awaiting orders from Admiral Grasich as the Mazu is under his direct command. On a personal note, I'm looking forward for the opportunity to serve with the Mazu's new crew. New being the operative word. Our first officer, Lieutenant Commander Newman, is a former diplomat who's on a starship for the first time, and Captain Rahl, I'm given to understand, is enjoying her first command. So far, our mission is proving interesting, far more interesting than neutral zone patrol. We'll see what other opportunities come with this new captain and new crew. In the meantime, looks like Ensign Milo is ready for more EVA training. Flight controller out.
So back on Space Station Deep Space K7, the crew is at station while Captain Rahl has been requested to rendezvous with Admiral Davis for a debrief on the situation. Her last orders before leaving was for the crew to continue their directive, which was to find Dr. Jennifer Prescott. At that point, back to you.
Where do you think you're going, Ensign Milo? Get suited up. I want my chip back, and you're going to take care of those preparations we talked about. And then I'm going to spend 2 threat to use the create advantage rule, which will create the advantage of a transponder that belonged to the U.S.S. Hathaway.
Very nice. So with a little work, you and Ensign Milo have been able to pull a transponder and change it so that it looks like it's from the Hathaway, decommissioned Constellation class ship.
And to aid in my secret plans, and because Ensign Milo is in the EVA, to make it look like the shuttle's been through some stuff, I'm going to tell him to make sure he spins around almost out of control while firing his phaser at the shuttlecraft, so it has some, genuine, authentic battle damage that no one could recreate unless they're Willem Dafoe.
I'm just really curious. All right.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Kinda. We'll talk about Ensign Milo later.
Excellent.
So you've taken the initiative to go ahead and turn one of your shuttles into this decommissioned shuttle from the Hathaway.
Mm-hmm.
So your plan is what exactly?
My plan is, I imagine at some point we'll be making for 14 Eridani, which has the trade hub between the Federation and the Klingon Empire. Last time we talked about kind of doing a stealth approach, making it look less obvious. So in order to spare the captain from having to order us to break Starfleet regulations and also the law, I'm taking the initiative to get us a vessel that will take us there and attract little enough attention.
Little enough attention, not a lot of attention. What kind of shuttle was it, Sally Ride again?
It's the Jane Goodall. And
Jane Goodall, I'm sorry, not Sally Ride, I'm sorry.
It's one of the older shuttlecrafts.
Type 7 shuttle.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not the runabout.
It's not the runabout.
Okay.
It's the old boxy one, but not.
Old boxy.
Oh, good old boxy.
It's a little better than the Type 6, but not by much.
Got it. Okay. Why did I not include your shuttles? I guess I didn't include your shuttles in my binder. Oh well. So that's the shuttle that you've got. I'm assuming you're not going to go on this mission alone.
Oh no.
No.
I plan on finding the others of the crew and stuff, but.
Well, now seems like a good time. I would say that you've got somebody in engineering, you've got a few people on the bridge, because commanding officer on the bridge right now is going to be Walter Newman.
I'll head up to the bridge.
So, I mean, you are in command of the ship with the captain gone. So, what's the plan, Walter?
Well, the ship's being repaired around, right?
Right.
Well, we need to get to 14 Eridani.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thrust. And I was given permission to pursue that goal.
Right. Yes.
So I don't have to stay on the ship, obviously.
You don't have to stay on the ship. No, you can
Okay,
go.
good. We'll be doing research into 14 Eridani,
Okay.
where it is, and what we can expect there.
Okay, all right. I mean, the star charts are pretty clear. It's well known. This has been under Orion control for centuries. It used to be actually a major slave trading hub for the Orion Syndicate until they shut down the slave trade. Since then, because its location on the borderlands between Federation and Klingon space, it's turned into the primary hub for trade between the two forces, I guess you would call them. The main planet within the system is Varix 3. That's where all the activity in the markets are at. It's barely a Class M planet, but it's the only place that's really going to be habitable within that system. But it's Varix 3. Like I said, barely a Class M. That's where all the stuff's going to be happening.
All right. And that it is just like a pirate trading.
I mean, this is legitimate trade. This is a legitimate trade station between the Federation and the Klingon.
Gotcha. All right. Okay, so we won't be completely unexpected there.
It depends on how you want to play it.
Alright.
Because, like I said, you've got Senator Mears over here that wants to go in subtle-like.
Yeah, and that's about when I'll come up to the bridge. Commander Newman,
Yes.
I thought I would come and check in on you, see what you're thinking.
Well, the sooner we get there, the better.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find leads. See if we can track down Jane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obviously willing to take suggestions from you or anyone else who's on the bridge.
Well,
currently.
I have an idea. We mentioned a subtle approach last time, and we know that the Orion pirates encountered our ship. I think if we went in unofficially, or at least undercover, we might be able to pose as traders or smugglers or something like that. Something not out of place for this trade hub, where we might be able to appear like we're there for some either unrelated or illicit business, which could lend us a little bit of credibility while we're looking for these pirates.
Lieutenant Ramirez,
Yes.
I've just gotten a report from someone below decks that one of our shuttlecraft is currently outside and one of my ensigns is firing a phaser at it. I'm assuming this has something to do with that.
Off the record, I don't know about any of this. Or on the record, I don't know about any of this, but off the record, I thought I'd save us all the trouble. I've got a reprimand on my record. If any of this comes back to anyone, it should be me. This is Captain Raul's first command. This is your first mission on a starship. I wouldn't want to jeopardize any of that.
It's good to show initiative,
Mm.
but you shouldn't be so afraid of myself or the captain to not suggest these ideas before firing upon one of our own vessels.
It's not against regulations to disguise one of our ships.
Oh, it's not?
Not that the mission calls for it.
Oh, well, great.
However, commandeering one of our vessels without authorization, that
Not commandeering it.
Well, technically you are.
Well,
You're taking it off the ship without permission.
To shoot it.
yeah. To make it look like it's, a craft that has nothing to do with our ship.
I understand your attempts at disguise
Yeah?
and subterfuge.
Uh-huh.
I'm not against them.
Okay.
Good
It's just
idea.
we could all work together to achieve these goals. Did the previous captain not allow this level of leniency or discussion?
we really never had a lot of need to discuss
Yeah, we
anything remotely within mission parameters.
patrolled the neutral zone and we counted the days. We upgraded the ship. We tried to make the replicators not so replicatory.
Not to admonish, take this more as advisement, but I believe the captain said she was willing and wanted as much feedback before making decisions as possible.
Mm.
And as her second in command, I would follow the same dictates. So when I'm in command, I expect the same level of trust and forthrightness with your ideas. It'll only go better for you.
Yes, sir. Sorry, Commander. It's new for me.
I think it's new for all of us, but I have found it is better for those in command to listen to their subordinates and make a decision than to just rashly make decisions because they think they're the smartest person in the room.
Mm.
None of us are. We all have our specialties. So we do need to advise each other. So feel free to come with ideas. And obviously, if the situation calls for it, do not hesitate to take action. But we are in no danger now, and you could have come to us with this.
Don't worry about it, Milo. Come back in whenever you need to.
Additionally, you do not know my background. I was raised on a trading planet.
Mm.
I should be able to be part of the subterfuge without any difficulty.
Oh, fantastic.
Let's get together a crew to take the now disguised shuttlecraft, and we'll be on our way. we'll obviously need head of security, engineer, just in case, and medical. So let's bring Chief Officer Cade, or Chief Medical Officer Cade. Have him meet us at the in the shuttle bay. Find casual clothes not to bring along with us. Something that would look. If you have those clothes, you can wear your own or have them replicated.
Yes.
All right. Let's 20 minutes, people.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Commander. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't give you the chance.
Well, if this were a different ship, and maybe we hadn't been through what we'd just been through, the conversation would have gone differently. But I want you at least be able to trust me, if not the captain herself.
Makes a lot of sense.
The way you think has value.
Thank you. It's nice to hear someone else say that.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Okay, 20 minutes is going to pass and you guys will be at the shuttle bay. Do you want to grab any additional equipment or anything particularly out of the ordinary, or is it just going to be straight up?
I'm just gonna wear my old clothes that I wore when I joined Starfleet.
Okay. Is he?
Okay.
He's thinking really hard.
Yeah. I definitely want to pick up, and I have forgotten what it's called. But the ice knife.
Oh,
Ice.
yes.
Or ice knife.
Ice knife?
Yeah, ice knife.
Yeah, of course, the ice knife.
What's it
Yeah.
called?
The
The
perfect
ice,
murder
the ice
weapon.
knife.
It melts.
No.
Ice.
Stabbing.
The icicle.
No, it's a traditional Andorian weapon. It's
And a tasty treat.
it is a knife that is used for cutting for like ice climbing.
Oh.
It's the one that the honor duel is fought with.
Right.
And I can't remember what it's called right now.
Yes, you can grab that. You can grab that for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll call
it's a big ass knife.
It's the Andorian ice knife.
It
Big
slices.
ass knife.
It dices. It makes chipped, crunchy ice.
The Andorian ice knife. Ramirez, you gonna get anything?
Oh yeah, I've got my casual clothes. Ramirez has a brown leather jacket, and some like a red shirt underneath.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Actually, do you
Noted.
have
Red
the-
shirt. Got it.
Do you have the playbook? The handbook?
Hey, what does everyone's character look like? I guess we skipped over that.
Can you throw that over?
I look like Jordan.
Well, before we do that,
Barry!
let's go through. I want to make sure I
Okay.
know what everybody is
Yeah,
getting.
and I'll bring along my special weapon and shield
of
belt.
course, Morgan.
I'm wearing black.
Just straight up black.
Yeah.
Love it. Love
And I definitely have my phaser.
it. Okay.
I also want a special weapon. Think about that.
Don't we all?
Sorry. Don't we all?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Well, I get the order to come to Shuttle Bay in 20 minutes. Out of my uniform, I assume that I'm being sent back to K7 to play school nurse again. So I show up in just my traditional kind of just Bajoran clothes, nice comfy coat over it, and because I'm keeping the coat I made last week, that's going to be my souvenir. And just show up with my go bag, just ready to head back, because that's what I assume. I'm being busted back down, and
But
I mean,
Turns out you're dressed really close to what you need.
so yeah, it's a little confusing, but I show up and
that's funny. All right. Done here.
assume I'm being sent back.
Yeah. I think what you're looking for might be in the beta quadrant source.
Yeah, well, I was hoping it was in here, and it's just literally listed as the honor duel is called the Yushan, but it just says razor sharp ice mining tools, so that is unhelpful.
There you go.
Dorian ice knife.
I bet I can find it
Like,
for
I
you
can
if
even
you're really
picture
quick,
it.
If there's time after the mission is clarified to me, I'd like to get a rifle.
A rifle.
Can I get a rifle? Really good with rifles.
I had to look at my character notes.
Can you get a rifle?
Can I get a rifle?
I mean, that's going to be up to your CO. You can get a rifle, but there is an escalation cost.
Okay.
Escalation cost is 2 additional threat to me.
Ooh. He already has 2 from me.
Plus, I start with 12.
What?
I'm sorry, I started with 10 today because we're missing 1 player, but still, yes.
Well,
So, I mean, hey, I'm just letting you know. So, I mean, if you wanna hit the CO down in the hey, that sounds like a great thing to do. Let's start that scene down in the shuttle bay. As you come into the shuttle bay, your XO is there waiting as you come in with the pack and you approach, wanting a little clarification.
Well, it's been an honor. Good meeting you all. Next time you're around K7, feel free to stop by sick bay and say hi.
Oh, what?
Why are you leaving?
I just assumed after the
Are
mission
you wearing
was
that on the away mission?
it's a nice casual look.
These are they told me to come to Shuttle Bay.
Yes,
in
you're
my
going
street
on an
clothes.
away mission.
Okay,
Was this not told to you?
This was not made clear.
Well, you're dressed appropriately, so please get on the shuttlecraft.
I mean, I told George.
Yeah, George isn't the most forthcoming with details. He just said, get your butt to the shuttle bay and don't wear that. So I changed out of what I was wearing on my uniform and changed into... Anyway, what's mission? Okay, good. Mission. What's the mission?
We are going to 14 Erdani, trading posts between the Federation and Klingon. We're going to search for Jane. You remember all this from...
Dr. Prescott.
Yes, Dr. Prescott.
Yeah, I remember.
So-
I just assumed my part was done.
No,
Hey,
it's not done, and I need you to get on the ship now.
I kind of glance around and I see the awesome weaponry they have. Can I grab a rifle before we do?
No, get on the ship now.
Yes, sir. All right. Will there be rifles available there?
No,
Okay. All right.
you will not need it.
Anything else before you leave K7?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, all right. So you all board the shuttlecraft with whatever things that you have with you. It's not that far. Varix, well, Eridani, 14 Eridani is only 10 light years away from K7, so it's not a long trip. But there's going to be enough time for a little dialogue, and that's something that's going to happen. For those of you who are watching, this is only our 2nd episode, and there are going to be some times when the ships are traveling, and that's a great time for characters to deal with each other. So we're going to take a chance right now, and they don't even know this because I like throwing stuff out at random, to just kind of do some character moments with each other and see what happens. If somebody wants to jump in with something they've been wanting to do with another character, you can do it right now. Otherwise, I'm going to throw something out for you. Anybody?
I got something. Cade, right? Why did you think you were done?
I mean,
Why was that your go-to assumption?
Has that happened before?
no. K7 is my first post. I just assumed I'd be there a lot longer. So suddenly being bumped up to chief medical officer of a Constellation class was not exactly what I saw in my near to far future.
What did you do before this?
Before Starfleet?
Before we got sent to an abandoned star system to find a station that doesn't exist.
Just like I said, not a lot happens on K7. You know, ships pass through, so it's mostly just manned by the people working there who don't tend to put themselves in a lot of danger. So there's an occasional sniffle.
Mm-hmm.
Someone bumps into their console a little too hard. Give them an ice pack. I'm basically playing school nurse to a bunch of just grown-up fanboys. But I swear to God, the entire staff of that station will not shut up about tribbles.
Tribbles.
Something with tribbles happened there like 100 years ago. And like everyone there, that's all they talk about.
Like the little furry guys.
Yeah.
Huh.
Something happened there 100 years ago.
Oh yeah, the one
It's-
with the Klingon spy.
Yeah. Everyone there, just
And
like,
Kirk.
that's their story. No one there was actually stationed when it happened. But it's like, everyone there is like some kind of, I don't know what, on Earth park ranger. This is a thing.
How old are you in Earth years?
Earth years.
If you don't mind, the conversion is difficult.
I've never been strongest at math. 30 roughly, maybe a little more. It's hard. I don't know what the
So that means
orbital differential is between Earth and Bajor. So
you lived during the occupation.
yeah, I lived only during the occupation. I was born into it.
What brought you to Starfleet?
Well, after the occupation, I was pursuing my medical degree on Bajor, and had a amazing mentor there my first couple of years, and she got the chance to head up the medical staff setting up the new Bajor colony on the other side of the wormhole. Invited me to come along. I decided I wanted to go after my degree instead, so I stayed behind. And word came through that the Dominion had wiped them out. Well, my world's government and militia are not the strongest right now, and Starfleet is. So if there's going to be a fight, it's going to be fought by your people, and I wanted in on that in whatever way I could. So I signed up 3 days after the attack. Enough time to get drunk, sober up, and contact my local recruiting station to enlist. Figured medical expertise could get me through the door at the very least. Didn't think it would get me quite this high, this far, this fast, but I'm also 200 light years away from home, so maybe I'm even farther than I need to be.
Oh, you do more work here than you would on space station.
That's for sure.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm very grateful for the opportunity.
I want to pull something out because there was a moment in the last episode where, when everyone was first meeting each other, Kate had this amazing reaction to whenever Walter Newman came on board as the first posting to a starship, and this reaction like, "Your first starship?" I'm kind of curious what that conversation's like on this trip.
Your first starship?
Yes. I had requested to be on a starship multiple times throughout my Starfleet career. I joined because of the promise of adventure, the promise of exploration. But it would seem that my expertise in alien cultures and xenobiology led me away from active duty. And I wouldn't have quit. I would have stayed, obviously, as a diplomat until the end of my career, until I retire. But this is what I always wanted, and I kept requesting, and kept requesting, and kept requesting. And in the downtimes in between studying for whatever diplomatic mission I was going on, I was studying how to do this job better. In hopes that someday I would be attached to a vessel. And it so happens I am here, and I am also aware that during our first mission, I may have come across as a little flighty, overexcited, which I was. But I want to assure you, everyone, that I am capable of this job, even though this is my first assignment. That I will be a good science officer, and I will be a good XO.
What did your diplomatic responsibilities include?
Traveling around a lot, and meeting with alien dignitaries, assisting with peace treaties, assisting with other types of diplomacy, signing documents, first official encounters, not first contact, but mostly playing, to be honest, second fiddle to higher ranking, more experienced diplomats.
Are there cultures in particular that you have more experience with?
Klingon. Just because the contact over the last 50 to 100 years has been so much more positive than in the past, that they need more. So I've been I was on my way to meet with Klingons about the shared Klingon Starfleet starbase. Vulcans. Are there any others that I might have had like a ton of experience with that might be a little more like wild?
I mean, you have pretty much run the gamut.
Yeah, what's the weirdest species you ever came into contact with?
So there is a species who, until contact with Starfleet, had no solid form, existed only as gas, and we made them containment suits.
Wow.
Yes. And now they are interacting in the physical world in a way that they did not have an opportunity to before. Communication is strenuous, as they don't hear so much as feel all communication. And we have to communicate using a series of tones as well as a series of pressure waves.
That's got to be beyond the universal translators. Wow.
It takes a lot of work, but it's been worth it.
That's pretty amazing.
You involved at all with treaty negotiations with the Cardassians?
Yes.
Well, you and I will have to have a drink sometime.
Yes. You'll want to hear it.
I guess that kind of lends some truth to the fact that some people think politicians are gas bags. Langan, of course, sir.
He is the only one who can fly this thing, right?
He is the only one.
Okay, all right.
Technically, the rest of us could. It's just
Sure.
it would be better.
I am the best.
Anything else you guys want to do on the trip, or you just want to get on to Varix?
Let's get on.
Varix it is. Varix it is. It doesn't take too long before you get to the 14 Eridani system. There is one planet you're getting into that is Varix 3. That's barely a Class M, like I said. On approach, you do see a number of ships around the planet in orbit and nearby. Like I said, this is a pretty big hub of trade between the Federation and the Klingon Empire. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Your shuttle so far hasn't really gotten any attention, but it doesn't seem like anybody really cares. There's nobody hailing, there's nobody doing anything. The Orions still control this marketplace and this planet, so they kind of run the show. And so far, you haven't heard a word from anybody.
With the modifications I made to the ship, we should look like a standard trader or smuggler that got this ship secondhand and has put it through a few paces. This is an older shuttlecraft, and if anyone asks, it came from the U.S.S. Hathaway, so it can't be traced back to the Mazu.
Well done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to attract too much attention, but you don't want to look like you know exactly what you're doing, how to make it clean. That screams Starfleet intelligence or something, you know?
Well, there's one thing we don't want to convey. It's intelligence.
I'm not concerned.
That's why you brought me along.
All right, we'll go.
Let's go.
We'll get out of the ship.
So you make it down, and there are places for you to land the shuttlecraft. You deal with some very annoyed sounding Orions who's just like, just take that one, Bay 3. Just go to Bay 3, land it, whatever. Don't even care. Landing at Bay 3, it is a hub. There's a lot of stuff going on. When you get off, you see all sorts of people. You do see mostly Orions, but there are Federation, Klingon, Ferengi. They're pretty much all of the cultures within the Federation, even some out of the Federation are present in here at varying degrees. But it is mostly, like I said, Orions with Federation, Klingon, and obviously Ferengi. You're not going to find a marketplace like this without Ferengi hanging out. So what's the plan, y'all?
Any insights into where we might start?
Well, it seems like if the pirates were coming here, they'd probably want to offload whatever they took from the station. We might look around, see if we can find some maybe black market dealings or seedier sides of this marketplace. Look for unsavory types. But it also is a nearby refuge. If I were running away from a blown up station, this might be a good safe haven, a good place to get lost, you know?
Do we have a read on the manifest from that station as to what species Prescott is?
Prescott should be human.
Yeah, human, I
Prescott.
believe.
Jennifer Prescott.
Jennifer Prescott.
Jennifer
Gotta amend the log. Flight controllers, note, amend the log later.
What was on the station that we know was stolen?
You honestly didn't take enough time to look.
Okay.
You got into the firefight.
But it was pretty big.
It was a pretty big
Yeah.
station, yeah.
Equipment.
There was a decent mixture. There were some fairly large things that were removed. There were also obviously some smaller things. There was a variety of things that were removed, clearly.
All right. Where would we go to buy large ship or space station level equipment?
I mean, there are a lot of merchants around here. You can check out many of them and see if they have anything.
I'm gonna look specifically for a large enclosed building that has a storefront or some kind of front attached to it.
Sure, there's a number of them.
Okay.
Pick one. I mean, this is like the mall.
Yeah.
It's just all sorts of
We
things.
might also start asking if it was a research lab. We might direct our questioning about research equipment,
Yeah.
even if we don't know exactly what it was.
Can we also, is there any way to access landing logs for this station, find out if the shuttle from the station that Prescott was on
Or
landed
an Orion
close enough, she
Marauder.
might have not have been able to find a different transport on the way here, if this was in fact where she wound up.
Can we do that in undercover capacity?
You can certainly try.
Is it reasonable for me to say that before we left, I did research on the other two names? I know I should have said it.
What if
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
gonna say-
Does our shuttle have any amount of the Federation database access?
I mean, you
Or-
can, yeah, you can use that. I mean,
Okay, so before we disembark, I want to look up the other two names that we pulled off the personnel records.
Right. You're not finding any information about either the Andorian or the Benzite.
Okay, just absolutely none, not even the like
Haven't found
7-year-old
anything.
stuff like.
Hmm.
All right.
Perhaps we should split into two groups.
Mhm.
One should be tasked with tracking down the shuttle that we know was on the base and we assume was used in the escape, and the other to negotiate with the and Orion pirates to see if we can get any information about if this is where they drop. Orion. Apologies. The Orion pirates. Let's see if we can find out if they are here. Who would be good with computer hacking?
Don't all jump at once.
It depends on the computer. I know my way around a few subsystems. The commander here also is, I'm sure, much more adept at subverting attempts to bypass security logs, security sensors, and that sort of thing. But for straight up computers, I think
I might be better trying to find the Orions.
If we do find Prescott, she might be injured and in need of some help, so I think my particular set of skills would be better served there.
Yes. All right. Sorry, I don't know everybody's names. What a nightmare.
Call me Cade.
Morgan, with me. The rest of you, do research, see if you can find out if the shuttle landed here. See if you can track down Dr. Prescott. Stay in contact.
Of course.
sounds good.
Let's start with the three of you going after Prescott.
All right.
Well, it seems like we'll want to see if we can find out docking manifest, access to that sort of thing, right?
Yes, I'd say we want to look for incoming ships.
Yeah, I think that's the best idea. Just to see, I mean, if she was desperate, she would have come straight here. Maybe not had time to think about changing transports if anyone was looking for her.
Oh, certainly, I would think not, especially if she's got any cargo with her. But I presume the ship was unmarked, just like the one that the wreckage that we found. So.
Well, we did find a transponder at least in that wreckage. So
Well, yes, it just wasn't registered to
Yeah,
anything.
but-
So,
It's a lot easier to find an unmarked runabout than to find one that's been cleverly disguised. Just saying. Just saying.
how are you at checking?
You want me to
Dock
run
records.
the? Yeah, I'll
Yes.
I'll run the security logs. No problem. I'll see what I can do. If we can find the dock, the flight controller's office or something.
Okay, the dockmaster, we're going to call him the dockmaster.
There we go.
You want to find the dockmaster, the Orion dockmaster that's in control of things. There is a section that is in control. It's decent hike. It's going to get you out of the marketplace and into an area that's not quite as populated, but that's where the people who are controlling all the incoming and outgoing flights would be.
Okay.
Want to head that direction?
Yeah, we'll head that direction. Keep your eyes out. We'll see if we can spot places that someone might go to ground if they were here.
Do we have any kind of visual on what Prescott looks like if we're keeping eyes
Was
out
there a
for her? Was
photo
anything in the
in her
dossier? Or?
You barely got her name out.
If we can confirm that the shuttle was here, I think that's what we do. And then whatever we get out of the dockmaster's office, I think we start looking for people that might be either able to smuggle her to somewhere safe, or where you might pick up quick transport.
I'd also just say the absence of these records is a lot more telling than I think anything we maybe have found in them.
Yeah, she doesn't exist.
oh, absolutely. Starfleet's gone to some trouble to make sure that we don't know what she was working on.
Always best to go into an intelligence mission with as little as possible.
And then the Orion did the same thing. They were the ones wiping the database. That's why I think that's what they're here to sell is data, not so much as equipment.
Probably. It looks like they took a good bit of technology with them as well.
Yeah.
The question is whether they knew exactly what they were getting or just found a fancy lab, smashed and grabbed.
well, they
We
had,
managed to recover some of the data, so we should, if they're trying to sell it, we should at least be able to.
Though I will say an Orion ship with a cloaking device would suggest that
Yeah.
that wasn't a random
he
encounter.
spotted it too, is he?
So they may not even be going on the open market.
Is that an uncommon thing? That seemed like something y'all were.
Orions don't
Yeah,
normally
I,
have.
Romulans keep a tight rein on that.
They do.
Sure.
I guess
Orions don't normally.
Klingon. We'd know that Klingons have cloaking devices.
You would
right?
know that. You would also know that cloaking devices are illegal in Federation space.
Yeah.
Yes.
But so is, I assume, massacres on research stations. So
Yes.
caring about the law doesn't seem like their first priority.
Also, possibly whatever they were working on said research station.
It's possible that the dockmaster won't let us access his records, so
It's possible we may have to
maybe-
convince him.
I was gonna say distraction. Let's go.
I was.
Pain can be
Yes.
distracting.
There are other forms of distraction.
I'm just including everything on the table that I bring to it.
Very well.
You start heading through the marketplace to get to where the dogmaster is. You two are going off in a different direction.
Right.
What's the plan?
Yeah, like looking. I'm gonna inquire at a stall that sells large pieces if they have anything that would. That someone who's interested in beginning some research. You don't need to know what about.
Okay, so you see several storefronts around that you can pick out that would potentially have the kind of stuff that you're looking for at this point. There's one that's run by an Orion. There's another one that is run by a human, and there's another one that's run by a Ferengi. Take a pick.
I'm gonna start with the Orion.
Orion, you step up to the Orion. The Orion's there. What can I do for you?
Well, friend,
I'm sorry, have we met?
apologies. I'm looking for specific types of items.
I have a lot of items. What
I
are you
can
looking for?
I can see that. Anything that someone might use in research of gravity wells?
I've got some pieces of a sensor array.
How old is it?
Oh, I don't know. It's probably.
That looks terribly old.
I mean, I wouldn't say terribly is a strong word.
Well, it looks terribly old to me.
Well, your eyes aren't the best, apparently, because that's got to be no more than 5 years old.
Anything more recent? Anything
Than that?
reliable?
That is totally reliable. Come here and look at
Thank
this.
you,
Come
thank
here.
you.
What? I've got
moving
more
on.
back here. It's not
Moving on.
business anyway.
Go to the human next. Oh,
Okay.
the order that you told them to me is where we're gonna go in.
Welcome, sir. How can I do for you today?
I was looking for research equipment.
What kind of research equipment? I have a lot of equipment.
Well, I'm doing a little bit of research, and if you could keep it quiet. Into gravity wells?
Why would I be keeping gravity well research quiet?
I want you to keep me quiet.
You want to keep you quiet? Then
Yes.
why are you talking? If you want to keep yourself quiet, you should probably not talk.
I mean,
I'm
my-
sorry, I'm playing around with you. Let me see if I can find something for you. Some research equipment for gravity wells?
Yes.
Let me see what I can find.
It's from the Catskill system.
Let me see. Over here I've got... nope, that wouldn't work for you. Oh, here you go. Now this one right here, this will measure the subatomic shift in molecular density based on the gravity well, if you adjust it. Right now, it just needs a little adjusting.
How large is the PC showing?
Yeah, it's probably about that big.
It's not the size of the gaps from the.
I mean, like I said, there were a variety of things,
Yeah.
so it's kind of hard to say. There were clearly some big
Yeah.
things. There were clearly some things.
That may be useful.
Just needs a little fine tuning. I'll fine tune it for you for an extra bit. No, I don't know what you're looking for.
Do you have anything new that came in?
Anything new? I've got a few new things, but for gravity wells, no, not
the
really.
gravity wells or orbit decay.
Orbital decay. I mean, any sensor array will probably do that. I've got a
No,
few.
it's specific. It's specific. They
Very
must be incredibly specific.
Well, if you knew exactly what it was, maybe I could look. But other than that, I can just get you some sensor arrays and see what's in there.
We may be back.
Okay, we may. Well, I will be here,
All right.
waiting for you.
We'll go to the Ferengi next.
Of course. Welcome. What can I do for you, fine and lovely people today?
Oh, thank you for the introduction. I do feel quite welcome. Do you feel welcome?
I absolutely love it. Anytime I can get a human around here, it is my pleasure. Welcome to the place, and even A person over here. She doesn't talk much, does she?
She doesn't need to.
Clearly. Nope, I'll talk with you. Hello, sir.
That would be better.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Look, I'm looking for a large-scale sensor array that would deal in specifically gravity wells or changes in orbit.
Well, I can get you anything you need.
What do you have right now?
Right now,
Right now.
I have some sensor arrays back here. You step inside. Step inside with me.
I want to see what he's got in here.
Yeah, we should step inside.
Yeah.
by pirates.
Stepping inside, he does have quite the array of things. Anything you could need, I can get you right here. There's a sensor array right there. Top of the line sensor array. You can install that on any shuttle or ship you may have and get the best, I mean the best readings ever.
What does the PCs showing you look like?
I mean, it's fairly large. It looks like something you would probably mount on the outside of a runabout or something like that.
Okay. Is it showing any wear or tear?
It looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Okay.
I mean, from where you're at, it looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Oh. Yes, it's very, very clean, not damaged.
Nope.
Is there an official provenance on this piece?
It is whoever buys it. Whoever buys it.
When did you get this one in?
When? Oh, I've had that one just a few weeks. It just came in just a few weeks ago. Top of the line. I feel I can read you. And I think that you want this.
You may be right.
I think I am. I can see it. Let's make a deal. Let us figure this out.
Look, I don't have my science people with me right now. The people that would know the difference. They sent me out here to take a look around, ask for specific things.
Right?
So I need to talk to them, maybe bring them back here.
Well, please bring them back. Bring all your friends. Bring them down and let's just have that conversation, huh?
Thank you.
Thank you. Come be in anytime. Anytime you want to come back, you just come on back.
I will.
Anytime you want to. Have a great day.
Poor guy.
Let's go back to you three. What's going on with you? You eventually make it where the dock master is going to be.
Perfect.
Yeah, there's a decent amount of activity. It's mostly Orion's around here. There's not anybody else except Orion.
Mostly Orion's around. Since there are Starfleet personnel around, I have a few thoughts.
All right. Lay him out, Izzy.
One is that we have two other names that we could potentially leverage if we don't want to overuse Dr. Prescott's name. One is an Andorian. I could potentially make up a story about why I would be looking for that person that would be believable to people who might get us information.
Right.
Without giving away too much. Secondly, because there are Starfleet personnel around, we might be able to openly inquire about runabouts without seeming too activist.
We also have a very specific time frame in which we're...
Yeah, real quick, how long has passed since the attack on the station?
It hasn't been long. You're looking at about a standard day.
Yeah.
So basically, we need to find out if a runabout arrived yesterday.
Yeah.
With personnel who may or may not have looked like Starfleet.
Well, and as far as we know, Prescott was the only one on that runabout.
That's the only one we know for sure, yes.
Yeah.
However, if we're looking for information about the station at large, the other two names, I think if we drop those names, that could potentially be a lure that could then bring more information back to us.
Sounds
I'm
good.
more concerned about Prescott personally. The mission is recovering her. When we get her, we get all the intel we
Perfect.
possibly need.
Yes, it's just the tangential information might then lead us back to her. Because at this point in time, we don't know what she was working on.
Well, let's go find out, shall we?
Yes.
Walk into the dockmaster's office.
Well, you walk up to the door and there's an Orion standing in front of the door. Can I help you?
Yes, we are here. We're looking to.
It's a busy place here. Can I help you?
Yes, we're looking to see if a runabout made landfall here in the last day or so. Unmarked runabout, wouldn't have had much name. We are.
Friend of ours was on board.
Yeah.
We were supposed to meet up. Our signals got crossed. Trying to figure out if she got here before us or if we're going to be waiting on her.
You don't have a way to get in touch with your friend?
Not here.
Not a great friend
Signals-
then, huh?
Well, she doesn't have the best equipment on board for.
So what do you want? What do you want from us?
Well, we thought we'd check with, I assume, your boss in there and see if maybe we could perhaps get a look at the manifest. See if she arrived, if she left before we got here, if she's still on her way here
I mean, he might be willing to help you.
in exchange for
What you got?
what do we got?
What do we got? What do we got?
Surely you have something.
Well, yeah, we've got something. What do you need? That's the question, really. I mean, you're here on guard duty, right? Busy place like this, strapping Orion like yourself. You've got better things to do than be standing guard here, right?
I like to think so.
Yeah. We can help you do more than just stand around. We can help you get what you're really after.
What am I really after?
What are you really?
You seem to know a lot about me. What am I really after?
I pride myself on knowing someone. You're really after a chance for some adventure or some excitement. You're after a chance to do something instead of standing around while all the doing happens around you.
Okay, so what do you got in mind?
What do I have in mind? What do I have in mind?
That's what it said.
Secret Orion pirates, clandestine rendezvous,
What?
all kinds of excitement.
Do you want me to be a pirate?
No, I want you to follow along, would you? I want you to help us find Orion pirates.
This is a legitimate station.
Of course,
I don't know
it's
what
a
you're
legitimate
talking
station.
about.
You wouldn't know what I'm talking
I
about.
have no knowledge of any what kind
Obviously, you don't. Obviously, officially, no one does. But unofficially, this could be a great chance for you to actually do something. That's why unofficially we're here too.
What would you like me to unofficially do exactly?
A look at the logs, the manifest, see who's come and gone in the last day or so, like we said, and places where I'm sure your fine people in security don't often go or have trouble finding and
I don't know
dealing with
anything about
unsavory
anything
types.
like
Of
that.
course you don't know anything about anything like that.
It's a legitimate business.
It's a legitimate station.
What does
And-
your legitimate business need?
Right now, to be left alone, but
Well, you let us through that door, you'll be left alone because we'll be on the other side of it.
give me
Do
a
you
check for
have
that.
any?
I just want to get a check on that real quick. Give me a presence and command roll on that.
JR,
Yes.
did you just blow our cover?
No.
All right, presence and command.
Not your covered.
We're
Our covered.
we're completely in a completely different place.
One success.
Should have told you difficulty was 2. I apologize.
That would have been helpful.
Yeah, sorry about that. My bad.
Yeah. So anyway, that was
No, I think I need a little more than that. You know what? I do need something. Here's something I need. I need to fix my shuttle.
What's wrong with
What's the nature of the damage?
Well, my sensors are blown.
Sensors are easy.
How easy are we talking here?
it? You're talking to a
Let me take a
regular
look at it.
genius here.
You can fix it?
Maybe.
She's an artist when it comes to engines,
Let me take a look at it.
sensors.
All right, I can let you in. I can't guarantee I'll give you anything, but I can let you in.
Yeah.
That's all we're
Let's give
asking.
it a shot.
How about this? I'll let those two in. You and me go fix my ship.
Deal.
It's right over there. He opens the door for you. Keep it quick.
Thank you.
He leads you over to another shuttle bay where there's a shuttle.
Not everybody needs to be hustled.
There's a big green Orion sitting behind there, sees the door opens. You, what do you want?
We don't want to take up too much of your time.
You already are.
Terribly sorry about that.
Hold on. Nope. That base. Nope. No. I said that. If I have to go down there one more time, I will rip your head off and feed it to my uncle's targ. It's a few generations back. Yep, that's right. What?
We had a friend we're supposed to meet here, and we're...
Here? There's no friends here. No, you're in the wrong
We're looking
place.
for the manifest for the last day or so. See.
Oh, you're looking at the manifest. You're looking at the manifest.
See if her ship arrived, if she left before us.
Yeah.
You don't see the manifest. Like, I don't have anything better to do with my time than give you a manifest of all the ships that are
Well, you
arriving.
could let us get the manifest.
Oh, I could, couldn't I? I could just let everybody in here just walk in. Hey, can I look at all the ships that came in here? Like, that would make sense.
Just us.
Why you? What did... Oh,
We're nice
wasting my
guys.
You're nice guys. That's...
We're nice guys, and you don't have time.
Where the heck is Barrick?
Is that the big fella outside?
Yeah, how did you get past Barrick?
We're helping him out with a problem.
You're helping him out with your...
He's
I'll kill him.
So we can help you out with the problem.
You know what problem? I don't...
Well, you're going to
You
rip.
are the problem.
You're going to rip someone's head off and feed it to your uncle's targ, presumably because they've failed you for the last time.
They're just incompetent.
Yeah. Well, exactly. They're incompetent. We got in here. We're not.
Well, actually, Barrick's incompetent.
Well-
So I'm not sure that really reflects
Actually, he's
rate.
very competent. We spent a really long amount of time out there.
I don't know if you guys are talking about the same Barrick I'm talking about. You want a log, huh?
Yeah.
If it's not too much trouble.
Oh, you've already wasted so much of my time. What can you give me?
What do you need?
Romulan ale.
Oh. Yeah.
Easy.
Easy.
Oh, easy. Okay, sure.
What vintage?
You gonna play that game with me? You that?
It's craft.
Look, we can run a eradicator and get you some synthahol crap, or I can find you good stuff.
2320.
2320?
2320.
How much? How many? What do you need?
If you can find more than a bottle, you can hang out here for an hour.
All right. Well, we'll be back.
No, I'm sure you will. Good day.
You do know how to find a bottle of Romulan ale.
Absolutely.
don't you?
Romulan
Okay,
ale.
good.
I mean, come on. Let's try something hard. Izzy, we're heading back to the marketplace. We'll be in touch.
Just keep that endeavoring young gentleman that you're helping out.
Oh, you should
Busy
see the
for a while.
shuttle. It is beautiful. I will be here a while.
Keep him there with you.
Your voice maker. It is beautiful.
It's original.
I think she might be in love.
It's original.
With the shuttle or the...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's go back to you two. So you left the Ferengi. Are you going to try to find these three, or what's the plan now?
Yeah, we're heading back the way we came. I didn't.
Well, I think we need to know a little bit more information about the specific equipment that we're looking for. Although I will say, Orions know that they were caught. I don't think they would fence this themselves.
I don't either. I suspect, and tell me what you think of my suspicions. First of all, the Orion ship had a cloaking device, which is highly unusual, and I leaped to conclusions saying that they're being financed or assisted by the Romulans. I believe the equipment they stole wasn't to sell. That they are going to be doing research somewhere else into whatever was being done at that space station.
I could agree that some of it is for a specific purpose, but I don't think an Orion steals without bringing a little something home for themselves.
Unless they were being paid to do it. It's just my suspicion.
I agree with most of it.
So,
The The Ferengi said
Yes.
several times that he could get us anything we wanted at any time.
If I knew it was on the space station, I would have asked for it.
Perhaps we find our team, focus on Jennifer Prescott, and then once we get that information.
We can come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. And this is like while we're walking. Do you are you concerned about me? You can speak freely, and my ability to do the job I've been tasked with.
What do you mean concerned?
Well, you were the one who said first command to me, and if you are concerned or confused about how I ended up in this place, I understand. I just want to know if that's the case.
Everyone has a first command. I was just noting that it was yours.
Good. All right. Well, I'll communicate with the rest of the team.
It doesn't take too long before you meet up with these two
Okay.
for a discussion on what you've discovered.
Well, we're playing a little one hand washes the other, trying to find a particular item to get a look at a particular item.
Romulan ale for a docking manifest.
Well, I imagine you've got contacts that can handle that.
Well, I mean,
I'd like to find out personally if you've got that handled now that we're reconvened, if we want to do any reconfiguring here. But personally, thinking about it, if Prescott came here and she was injured at all, if there's any kind of medical station on this rock, she may have gone there looking for help. At least getting patched up. For all I know, she's still there. Do you know of any kind of stations, or I'm not familiar with?
Excuse me, to a random passerby.
What?
There's the medical station.
It's down that way. If you go down that way, and then there'll be a place off to you turn left. And then when you turn left, there's going to be a guy standing there. He's going to be selling stuff. Turn right. And you go down right. You go a little bit farther.
So there is one here.
Yeah, it's down that way. If you go down that way, and then you're going to
I'll-
That way you turn left, and you
Excellent.
guys on stuff, you turn
turn
right.
right,
turn
and
right.
go, yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Thank
sounds
you.
like a plan. If you want to go see if you can find her,
I don't
sounds
think you
great.
need me on the ale finding mission. If we want to reconvene, if that turns up nothing, I'll reconvene with you back at the Dockmasters, and we can do that together with your permission, of course.
Yes. This makes sense. Morganth, go with Cade. We'll pursue the Romulan ale.
Yeah.
Would it look better if someone was injured?
Which one of us? You know, I do have medical credentials. I think we can probably get in just fine. Just unprofessional acumen. I'm sure we'll find plenty of excuses to injure people on this mission. I don't think we need to.
Should we do a
Make that
contested persuasion roll?
I have a focus in persuasion.
Oh, really? Oh, fun.
Focus on not wanting to get my face pumped. It's called survival.
It's fine.
Fair enough.
Is it? Oh, you're not with us.
I'm not there.
I was gonna say, let me see your ice knife.
We're definitely not doing anything with the ice knife.
I was gonna cut myself.
I think we'll be fine. We'll just.
It's called an Ushan tour, by the way.
Ushan
There we
Tor.
go.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, so you guys are splitting up again in more groups. So you're off helping Barrick with his shuttle sensors. You two are going to find the medical area to see if there was any Jennifer Prescott showing up. And then you two are trying to find Romulan ale.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with you two first.
Do I know if there is a shop storefront here related to my background?
You probably wouldn't know that. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It feels. Like I would know where I could track down some, Romulan ale or other goods that might be a little illicit or harder to find.
I don't think you would know inherently where to go here.
Yeah, but or at least how to look around for it.
You could look around
Yeah,
for
I
it.
know what to
sure.
look for.
Kind of keep an eye on things.
Yeah.
See if you want to do that. Sure. I mean, if you'd like to try that, sure.
Yeah, I'd like to try and track that down.
Okay. Give me an insight and security check, difficulty 2.
Okay. I will. Yes. Would my focus in Ferengi culture help here? Knowing who might be likely to sell and stuff.
Not unless you're specifically looking at Ferengi.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. I'll spend a point of threat.
Oof.
Hooray! I fail.
The entire universe is going to be
No, only one success.
Only one success. There's so much activity, it's really hard to track anything down. There's clearly a lot of stuff going on, but just trying to pick people out in the crowd is not going to be working for you.
All right. Well, I tried, Commander.
I'm done. That's all I got.
I mean, short of asking someone, where do you have any Romulan ale? Do you have any Romulan ale?
No.
Did you say Romulan ale?
Did somebody
Yes.
say it?
Is there a bar?
I mean, there's a Ferengi I know. I'm just saying.
Is there?
There's a Ferengi I know. I'm just saying.
What Ferengi?
Well, I might let you know. What do you have for me?
What do I have for? Everyone wants something. I have a focus in negotiation.
So do I.
I have.
What is
Yeah.
that?
You've come to the right place. We have a genuine Starfleet tricorder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I could use one of those. Let me see it.
No. Give us the
Let me see the tricorder.
as we're walking there.
How do I know you actually have a tricorder?
How do I know you actually know what we want? You come with us to this Ferengi. If the Ferengi has what we're looking for, the tricorder is yours. Come on, what do you think I am? A rube on the station for my first day? You could say any name. I give you a tricorder. We go off in search of Bakmar and a Ferengi. We go off in search of this person. They don't have anything, and then I'm out of tricorder. What do you take me for? Frankly, I'm insulted.
Give me persuasion. Difficulty 0.
Persuasion and
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do reason and command.
all right. Difficulty 0, eh?
Yep.
Good thing it's difficulty 0. We
Got
succeed.
one.
No, I didn't get any.
You didn't get any?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm rolling really
like-
well for D&D.
Show me the tricorder first.
All right, here's the tricorder right here.
Okay. All right. Where'd you get that?
None of your business.
Do you really want to know?
Do you really want to know?
I mean, a little, but I'm not going to push it. Walk this way. Walk this way. He maneuvers you through the marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
You eventually get to a large building, very familiar building. That one right there. I'll help you out.
Is that the same?
Same one that you were in, same thing you were in before. Yeah.
He can
All right.
find this. I know him.
All right, here you go.
Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you. And he disappears into the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You're back at his place.
Ah,
Are you going in?
yeah.
Friend! Welcome back! Welcome back! Hey, I see that you brought somebody else with you this time. Are you the science one?
I'm the science one.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can show you the sensor arrays. We can get this taken care of. We can make a deal right now.
Oh, plans have changed. Plans have changed.
Gentlemen, we don't want to... This is an opportunity for you.
This is an opportunity for you, my friend.
Do
Why,
tell.
you're looking to make a profit, aren't you? Always. So, how would you feel about having access to the Dockmaster's office for an hour?
I would feel very interested in that potentiality, sir.
And all it would cost you.
Perhaps we should step away from the front door with most. Excuse us. He closes the door behind him, locks it. Please step farther in. Let's have a discussion.
All right.
I just want to reiterate. I've been drinking. I just want to reiterate that this is a legal establishment.
Oh, yeah, of course. Obviously, the Ferengi are reputable traders who would
Yes,
never,
we are.
at any point in time,
Never.
deal with anything
Nothing illegal.
illicit. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely not.
That said, if we had a bottle of 2320 Romulan ale, we can get inside the Dockmaster's office for an hour.
2320. 2320 Romulan ale. For an hour. That is
For an
quite.
Unrestricted.
Quite the vintage, though.
It is quite the vintage. You are a Ferengi of taste. You are a discerning, upstanding businessman who understands the true value and taste of things.
I like him so much better than your other friend. You should have brought him along in the first place. He is.
Well, I
just
did have to
delightful.
find out if you were if you had everything I could find, didn't I?
I am a. Yes, I have everything. I can. Okay, we'll get the.
While we're here, though, what else has come in the last day or so?
Well,
Things that, of course, no reputable businessman might
course
sell.
I'm a reputable business.
Of course. So if there was anything that came in the last day or so that might tarnish that reputation, why...
That you would have rejected, obviously.
Clearly rejected. I would have
Since
clearly rejected.
we are such good friends and are willing to help you, you might be able to help us. We could help you by getting rid of it for you, for a nominal fee, of course.
Tell me this.
Yes.
How am I supposed to know that you can get me unfettered access to the docking logs?
The dockmaster requested a bottle of Romulan ale for letting us in for an hour.
He's gotten cheaper over the years.
He has, hasn't he? That's the way of things, isn't it?
Well, okay. Tell you what, we can. I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah.
I heard that saying once. I don't know what it means, but I like the cut of it.
It's something to do with sailing vessels, but works.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
it's a human thing that I don't understand. But I figure it would work since you are human,
I am.
right? It's hard to tell. You're human, right?
I am.
Okay. Right. You all look the same to me. Let me take you somewhere else. And he opens the door in the back. After you. Let's see what our engineer's doing.
Hopefully I'm repairing whatever was wrong with his ship. That's what I'm trying to do.
So Ryan's just looking at me, he's like, what are you doing?
What did he say was wrong with the ship?
Sensors.
The sensors were...
Sensors are just not working.
You just said they're not working?
I don't know, they just quit working.
Well then,
It's like me and a mechanic.
I've been
Things that
attempting to run
spark work.
diagnostics and see if I can figure out what's up with the sensors.
Slowly just turning
Give
every,
me, give me a reason engineering check.
just turning every
Yay.
system
Difficulty
on and
0.
off.
2 successes.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, finally. We get some chips. We get
Alright.
some chips.
The sensors themselves are perfectly fine.
Okay.
You can burn momentum to get more info if you want. There's a switch that's broken on the panel.
Oops, sorry, I banged the mic.
Oh no.
Apologies, everybody.
Fine.
Sure, it sounded great.
I would... Is it something I can... I would like to fix that switch.
It's a matter of, you could almost like put a pencil in there and it would work fine.
Yeah, just like kind of...
Is that? What are you doing?
I'm repairing. It's actually... You've got a... The switch is actually all that's broken here. I can make this repair easily.
It's just a switch? Mm-hmm. Well, I could have done that. I mean,
But did you?
no, I didn't.
I mean, I'd be happy to just give the sensors a good quick look, maybe do a little bit of calibration while I'm in here.
I mean, okay. What do you want?
You have helped out my friends, and this is it.
Wait, okay. It is a beautiful ship. I like it. It's my brother's ship.
Is your brother the dockmaster? Or is
Oh, no, he died.
Oh, this is your brother's ship.
Yeah, it's my
This is
brother's
what
ship.
you hooked up to. Oh, well, of course.
I mean, he was a jerk, but
Yes, but well, then
he's dead.
it's good that you got a ship out of it.
Yeah, oh yeah, heck yeah. I would have killed him myself, but you know. It's a good ship. It's a good ship, yeah.
Well, a good ship should be taken care of.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Let me take a look at these.
Yeah. Do that. It's a good ship.
Things. So I just
This is a good ship.
I want to repair the sensors and calibrate them. Or I want to repair the switch and calibrate the sensors.
So easy to do. I mean, this is like you could do it with your eyes closed. There's nothing wrong with this ship. He's just an idiot. And it takes about that long to do.
All right.
All right?
Yeah.
You're done?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Well, all right. I guess I'll take you back to your friends then.
All right.
Great. Thanks for the. That was it?
Do you have more repairs that need to be done? When were your warp nacelles last
My what?
serviced? The warp nacelles. When were the engines last serviced?
Engines. Are you supposed to service them? Is that a thing
I'll
you
just
do?
take a look. I'll just take a look and just.
Right. I think they're back.
Yes, I'm familiar with this. Yes,
Okay.
I'll just take a look.
Great.
They're back.
Get back to you.
It's a good ship.
They think they're back.
I think they're back there,
It's a good ship.
where the engines are, where you can see them.
I'm
The
just
first
going to
mechanic to
very
undersell
casually
anybody.
Yeah, this
Continue to just tune up every little bit of this ship until it is just sparkling.
Yeah, basically,
Alright.
we're in a race against time against her efficiency.
Right.
Because she's done.
She's fighting against muscle memory.
You're like the anti-Scotty.
This will take at least 5 hours to fix. I don't know.
Guys, it's a small ship.
Let's go back to the medical team. Real quick.
At some point when he's got his back turned, I would like to just check in with them.
Okay. Yeah, you can check in. Who are you checking in with?
I'm going to check in with Morgan.
Morgan.
Real quick,
Yo.
GM, are we taking a break today?
Do we want to take a break? I meant to ask you guys before if we want to take a halfway point break.
I think it would be a good idea.
All right, let's do that. We'll take a halfway point break. That's what I wanted to say. That's a great movie. Not really. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. We'll see you guys in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Until then, I'm going to leave you with this thing. And we're back. Hi, everybody. Thanks for taking the break with us. We appreciate it. Sometimes we need to get up and walk
Yeah.
and take
Our
a break.
Filthy
Good for
bio-
circulation.
Good for
That's your
circulation.
Cade medical advice of the
Our
day.
filthy biological needs disgust you.
I know. Let's jump right back in. We're going to jump right back in with Izzy about to contact Morgan. Well, I want to see if this works. Hold on a second.
Oh.
Yeah, not bad. It's close. Not quite it's close. Anyways, to you.
Is out yet to Morgan.
Yes.
What's your status?
Walking.
What is the group's status at large?
I'm currently on my way to the medical station.
Alright, so I should continue distracting the dockmaster's guard for a bit longer?
Oh, you're distracting the dockmaster's guard?
Apparently so.
Oh, yes. Yeah. No, do that.
About how much longer would you say?
Well, we're coming up shortly. Kate's taking the lead on this one.
Wait, if Kate's with you, then where is
Things have
Ramirez?
happened. EXO and Ramirez, I feel maybe we shouldn't use names, but
Well, they're looking for what? Or yes, what are they doing?
Romulan ale. They're looking for Romulan ale. I'm sure they went back to the Ferengi,
Did they promise the Dockmaster Romulan ale?
from what I understand.
All right. Well,
So go ahead and
I'll keep
delay
I'll see if there are any other ships in this yard that need work as well, I think.
I mean, are they going to pay you?
Well, if I can get in the dockmaster's good graces,
Yeah,
I
but
honestly don't really know what else I could do to be of use.
ask for some sort of ask for some sort of compensation. Otherwise,
I'll see what other information I can get out of them.
I think that would be the least suspicious.
That
Goodwill
sounds
only goes so far, but as best you can, we'll try to be as quick as we can and get back to you.
very well.
Good job.
Thank you.
How's the engine look?
Just imagine you had like the whole conversation like while he was right there, just not paying attention.
Looking over my shoulder.
Dudes, LOL.
It's purring like a kitten.
A what?
It's an earth mammal. It makes a sound. It's a very odd. It sounds like a good motor, a good engine. It makes a good engine sound.
Oh, okay.
Just
There's some weird mammals on your planet. I don't know what it is. That Earth planet's weird.
well, I mean, it's not my planet, but it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
planet anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of Earth, have you you haven't by chance seen any unusual Federation ships through here in the last day or two?
I think all Federation ships are unusual. Have you seen the way they look ridiculous?
Well,
Not like
The
this.
design is it's not.
It's a great
It's just
ship.
not as graceful. It's not
Great
as
ship.
graceful as the
No,
engineering of the Orion
Nope.
ships.
these are fast.
Those runabouts are especially odd. They've got that
Yeah, what's...
pod just at the top.
It's weird.
It's such an unusual
Yeah,
design.
I don't like it. Federation, I don't understand
They
any of their
stand out
stuff.
to me every time they come in. I can't help it.
Yeah, I don't like them
You
either.
haven't seen one of those lately, have you?
No, I mean, they're around. I mean, there's a lot of Federation around here. I mean, wait. I mean, you're not Federation, right?
No, of course not.
Yeah, there are a lot of those Starfleet
Yeah, tell me
types
if you're
around here.
I'm sorry. The engine started making a lot of noise while you were talking.
I'm sorry, what? I don't know what I said.
Whereabouts do the Federation ships usually land here?
I don't know. It depends. It's up to the boss. He does his thing.
Just kind of all over the place?
I don't
Is there
know, he's got a
anywhere-
pattern.
Is there
I don't know what it
anywhere
is.
that if someone wanted to avoid Federation attention, maybe...
I don't
that
have
would be
any
okay?
knowledge about anything that is not legal activity on
Well, I'm
this.
not saying illegal. I'm just saying maybe you just don't want to run into them because maybe
I don't
you
want to
like
run into any Federation.
Maybe
for
you
the
don't
record.
like to look at those ships. Where do you go when you don't want to see Federation ships?
Home.
I guess home's Orion.
No, it's like down there a little bit,
Oh.
second floor. Just go up, and I just close the windows, and I shut it all out, and I just sit, and I just don't think about the Federation ships.
Sounds lovely.
It is. It's relaxing. Don't tell the others because they'll. But it's nice. It's nice.
I don't see why there would be any shame in that. Just liking your home.
No, you're not from here. They don't understand me.
Oh,
I just want to belong.
poor guy.
He just wraps his arms around me and starts crying. Let's go back to the medical team over here.
So we're heading to trying to find the medical station.
You're able to maneuver enough and ask enough people so that you eventually, after taking a left, then taking then another left, and then you're eventually able to get to this medical station. It looks pretty makeshift and relatively busy. There's a lot of stuff going on in there. You can easily go inside and talk to somebody there.
That is what we will do.
Walking in, there's a man sitting behind the desk looking up, says, "What's the nature of your injury?"
No injury. Checking in on a possible patient who might have been through here in the past day or so.
We've had a lot of patients. Gonna have to be more specific than that.
Human female.
Human, female, a few of those. Yep, that's better anymore.
Roughly how old did her file say she was? It did. Adult age.
Adult. Pretty widespread there. All right. Adult, human, female, a few of those.
Yeah, would have been able to come in under her own steam.
Yep, okay, narrows it down a few more. We've had about like 3 or 4 in the past couple of days.
Any of them still here? In need of long-term treatment? Or
No, I think,
any raised eyebrows?
well, I mean, we're reaching that point where this is a confidential thing. So, I mean, I can't really, give you too much personal information.
No, I completely understand. I wouldn't
Yep.
want you to
Nope.
violate any
Not
kind of...
want you to violate
I appreciate that neither one of you would want to ask me.
whatsoever.
No,
We do have
professional
a
ethics
focus
are
in
very
persuasion.
How are you going to persuade him?
What do you think the limits of what you could tell us?
Well, I mean, it depends on what's pushing those limits.
Oh, my knee. I hurt my knee. Sir, could you admit me to a room?
Your knees hurt suddenly? What?
Just,
She has a remarkable threshold for pain.
Really?
If you could escort us to perhaps a private room where we could talk about her prognosis together more privately.
Oh, yes, of course. Let's step into this room and discuss the nature of your injury.
Thank you.
He leads you over into a room, opens the door. Step inside. Limp.
I'm limping.
Thank you. Steps inside. Now, where were we?
Human, female.
Right,
adult.
yeah. What's
Last
pushing
data set.
the boundaries?
What does your clinic need?
I mean, everything. Our clinic needs everything, but I'm not really here for the clinic. I'm here for me.
What do you need?
I mean, I once saw this Vulcan come in here. He had the greatest robes. I know I'm not Vulcan, but I dig his robes.
You want Vulcan robes?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's asking much. Right? It's a Vulcan robe.
Who doesn't?
Right? And I've got this list, he pulls out his pad, of these 4 females, adult human, that came in the past couple of days.
Can we narrow that to the last day?
And a hat.
Day and a half.
And a hat.
Want a hat?
Oh, and a hat.
He
Yes.
wants
Day and a
Vulcan
hat.
Day and a hat.
Day and a hat. Day and a hat. Hat. Vulcan robes and a hat.
Vulcan robes and a hat.
I've got 2 in the past day.
And are either still here?
Boots.
Boots, of course.
Boots.
There's one still here.
It's a Vulcan cosplayer.
Are you able to divulge
Any outfit needs a belt.
the nature of her injuries? For a belt.
For a belt, she has 2 broken legs. She's recovered, but she just doesn't want to leave. I don't know. When can
Any
I?
accessorizing that could get us in her room to check on her condition and see if she's the patient that we're...
Well, I mean,
trying
we've
to help.
got boots, robe, belt, hat. Fancy.
Oh, of course.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure we're clear on the fancy Vulcan.
Baseline fancy.
Baseline is baseline. If we want to step it up a notch and be like super fancy Vulcan robes, boots, hat, belt. I mean, sure, I could let you in. Sure.
Let me just call my XO. No, but outside, not to.
Yeah,
I would
right.
like to call my XO.
Okay. All right. Oh, wait.
We need to check. We need to check in with our contact in the market.
That's possible.
Newman.
Newman Morganth. While you're acquiring the ale, we'll need a full Vulcan outfit
Don't forget the belt.
It's with a belt. Robes, boots, belt, hat. Fancy.
Understood.
Thank you. Out.
What do you two have to say about all this?
I mean, I didn't know that the commander wanted to, dress like a Vulcan, but
I'm assuming that she's been negotiating.
I am too. But it's a great mental image, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. I mean, we could just replicate those, right? Or does the shuttlecraft not have a replicator?
I don't know. That one's not going to work.
Okay.
No, I'll have to get them here.
All right. Well, I mean, we're already in for one gold pressed latinum bit. We may as well be in for a bar.
So your friend has left you guys standing outside for a minute. He does come over to you and says, "Okay, welcome again. Here's the thing. How can I be sure that you're not Starfleet?"
Oh, because we're Damon Tarbach's Transport and Holo Consortium. We're the what sector of space is this?
Beta Quadrant.
We're the Beta Quadrant arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Have I heard about you?
Have you heard about me?
I mean, I hear rumors about a human dealing with. Is that you?
Damon Tarbach is a respectable businessman whom I know. Yes.
Oh, I see. Well, then, we have an entirely different opportunity at our hands here right now. Because the rumors that I hear are that you might have a substantial interest in that business.
Rumors are shadowy things and hard to pin down.
I hear they're pretty good rumors, just from what I'm hearing. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I mean, I can just make all this happen for maybe 40% of your stake.
Oh, I see what's happening here. No, I'm not. I'm not Ramirez. I'm Duncan Idaho. I just work for him.
Who's Duncan Idaho?
Exactly.
Well, no. I think you're trying to deceive me.
Why would I try and deceive you, friend?
Because I know you. You are trying to deceive me.
Well, then, if you know me and are clever enough to see through my ruse, you'd also know that 40% of my stake is a bit much to ask, friend, especially for a bottle of Romulan ale.
I overheard your friend over here. He's a little bit more as well.
Vulcan robe, boots, hat, belt.
You want more than that.
Hat.
You, come on. Tell me the truth. You need more than that.
Not at present.
Not at present? You don't need more right at the present? No?
No, this is all we need. At this moment. At this moment.
40% of my stake is offered that you would make to a human. I understand that. I'm not offended by it. So don't worry, I won't be making a recommendation to Damon Tarbach to take an interest in your business.
Oh, I see. I see what's happening. Okay.
But what we want and what you stand to gain here is a little bit of favor. And isn't that a very valuable thing?
Could be.
So what we're looking for is an opportunity to learn, and what we're looking for are the items that we've mentioned, and that's a great start. That's a friendly relationship.
Follow me.
All right.
He leads you through, and there's a section of the market. It gets a little more seedy, a little more alleyway-like, if you will. And there is a small door off to the side. He goes over to the door, opens it up, motions you in. And as you go in, it leads down into the underground of the marketplace. There's definitely some seediness down here.
No, definitely.
There is definitely some seediness. He leads you through it to another stall, and he pulls a shutter. A big light pops on. He says, "Welcome, welcome, welcome. What can I do for you today?"
What do you have that's coming in the last day?
You're really interested in the last day, aren't you?
Last day and a half? Yeah, we sure are.
Well, I have a few things, actually.
All right.
I have a few things. I have that over there. I have no idea what it is.
Okay.
I have that over there. I have no idea what it is. But they sold it to me at a bargain price.
Orions?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Okay.
May I have a closer look?
Of course. Step on up. Examine. Give it to you for the bargain basement price of haven't figured it out yet. You can look at it. You can examine it. If you want to do a reason, I'll give you a reason and either science or engineering check. D2.
I will assist you.
I
if
will
you'd like.
do reason and science. How many? I get to roll 2.
Yep. You want to assist?
Yeah.
You can do either science or engineering.
Gotcha.
Okay, 1 success.
Nothing from me.
Nothing from you?
Nope.
Wow, what a success.
I can't roll under a 17.
If only you had an engineer. Because man, it looks hardcore, but you're not able to tell exactly what it is.
Does it look damaged or like it's been through firefight attack?
if you were-
explosion?
Hastily removed?
Does it look like the cables got ripped out?
Yeah, this is
Does it
hastily
look like it
removed.
fits in the
Looks like
hole
it's in
that
a
was
hole. That
left
was the
in
thing.
the
Is
thing we
it bigger
saw?
than a bread box?
Looking at it, examining things, you can find some evidence that maybe these were hastily removed. Best you can get.
I had this idea to scan it. Don't go ahead
If only I'd had my tricorder.
I have my
These space
tricorder.
pigeons in here.
How do I tricorder? How do I tricorder?
Tell me you want to scan it.
I want to scan it.
There you go. We'll do a scan. You can do a reason and engineering check again.
Not reason and science.
No, reason and engineering.
Oh, 2.
2. That was a difficulty 1, so
Hey,
get a momentum
look
off
at
of
that.
that.
We get
Hey, you got a
momentum.
momentum.
Thank
There are
goodness.
a few things that he's pointed out. The one thing they're able to get some info on, it looks like it's a quantum inhibitor.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It inhibits quantums.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
Like, you don't have to tell me what it
Yeah,
does.
yeah, totally.
I mean,
He's a
like-
science officer.
yeah, it inhibits quantums. You
Yeah.
guys don't know what quantums are? Duh.
Yeah, it just
You're
means
the dumb one.
it's a specific amount, that's all.
Why are you so stupid? All right, cool. Well, it's a quantum inhibitor. Great.
There's been another one for more info if you want.
Yeah.
You are able to identify one of the other ones that you've seen back there. It looks actually, it's a pretty large piece, but it's actually only part of what would be an isolation field generator. A very strong isolation field generator.
It's for when you capture the quantums.
Totally. Absolutely.
Need
Yeah.
insulation.
It is a field.
After you've
Duh.
inhibited them.
Yeah, you inhibit them and
You
then
gotta
you
capture
store
them
them
at that
in the
point.
field.
So drunk.
And split them in the field where they belong. All right. Oh, this one's broken.
Well, I wouldn't say broken. I would say in need of love. And you seem like the type of people who would love this. This should be yours. I can see it. I can feel it in your eyes. We can make a mutually beneficial arrangement.
We could. We could make a mutually beneficial arrangement. People besides us are probably going to be looking for those. You don't want to be found with them.
Why not?
He doesn't know why not. He doesn't know what he's looking at.
Yes, I do.
What is it?
That's for me to know and you to think about.
It's a
You bought them at a bargain price.
They wanted to get rid of them quickly, absolutely.
Why?
It's not my job to ask Orions why they do what they do. I just make a profit, which is what I'm about to do with you. Let's make a deal.
He doesn't. It's a stage 3 quantum inhibitor.
Yep, that is exactly what it is. Here for you.
Then you'll note that the identifying markings have been filed off.
Yeah.
But
At least
they,
externally.
yeah, they haven't been replaced with something that an honest criminal would replace them with. It's by someone who's a rank amateur and doesn't know what they were doing.
Are you making an implication, sir?
About the customers that sold this to you.
I can fix that. I can take care of that.
Absolutely can. And what we're telling you is you'll want to. You won't want to be associated with these pieces of equipment. The less you know about them, the better.
Okay, well,
It's probably already too much that you know that that's a stage 3 quantum inhibitor, and you definitely shouldn't know that it came from, well,
keep it down.
exactly.
What am I not supposed to know again?
Well, you don't want to know that it's a quantum inhibitor, for one.
I already know that, so
Well, all right, then if I tell you what
I
else
will
you're not
sell it
supposed
to
know,
you bargain basement price right here, right now.
I'll tell you what, we'll come back for that if you can help us with the items we were looking for.
What are you looking for again?
Romulan ale
Ew.
and the
Very fancy Vulcan outfit.
haute couture.
Need a fancy Vulcan outfit. I need a fancy Vulcan outfit.
Vulcans don't do fancy.
Well, fancy
Ceremonial.
for a Vulcan.
Okay. I will see what I can do. Why did I open the door to you people? Let's go back to medical.
Listen, it might take our contacts in the marketplace a little while to get all the items together. The measure of good faith, could we, under your supervision, of course, see the patient?
Good faith, huh?
Good faith. It's what my people are all about.
Let's get a persuasion check on him. Let's roll. It's going to be contested. Let's do insight and command.
Okay.
Just you or both of us?
Can I
You
get
can
an
assist. You can assist. So that'll be one die.
Let's see. So that's two successes.
And one not success.
2 successes and 2.
What was the difficulty on it, by the way?
It's a difficulty 1.
Okay.
But I also had 2 successes. So we tied.
Okay.
And there was no momentum generated, so I'll let you get away with it. It's like, all right, you seem to be a man of faith. Yeah, all right, let's come on in. He takes you through and opens up the door, and there's a human woman sitting there flipping through a pad.
Is this a question?
Yes,
Is this a room with 2 beds?
1 bed.
Okay.
1 bed. Just flipping through the pad.
What's the patient's name?
Patient's name?
Patient's name.
Betsy Miller. Yep.
Betsy Miller. Okay. Ms. Miller.
Yo.
Hi.
Who are you?
My name is Cade.
Okay.
I'm a medic. I was told of your condition and.
Oh yeah, they hurt. Oh, my legs. Oh, my legs, they hurt. Oh man.
We were also informed that they had been cured.
They hurt. Oh, they hurt so much. Ow.
Well, thank you for letting us check up on you. Mm-hmm. I really appreciate it.
Do you know when dinner's coming?
Probably soon.
Soon?
I'll put in a word for you.
Thanks, appreciate that. If you get extra, they call it like a Jello.
Jello.
Yeah.
Yes.
More of that.
Just doing the rounds. How exactly did you come by your injuries?
Um,
Just so we might better understand why they are still plaguing you.
So you fill out the records. You understand. It's all paperwork.
Bureaucracy.
Oh, they hurt so bad. Them being distracted by these people, and it makes my legs hurt more. Oh, ow, they hurt a lot. Ow. I jumped out of a window to get away from a guy that I lost some money to, and when I landed,
You're just hiding out until.
ow, it hurts so much.
I'd recommend a full course of scans and meds to make sure that there's no lasting infection, and if there are any kind of
Ow.
osseous patching that we can do with.
Ow.
But I think the patient should make a full recovery in the next few
Week
days.
at least, right? Week.
Week,
Sounds,
one and a half.
yeah, I feel
At
like
least
a
a
week.
week.
Ow.
All right.
Oh.
Well, thank you so much,
week.
Ms. Miller. We appreciate you.
Thank you,
letting
doctor.
us see you.
Thank
Not
you,
a doctor. Thank you anyway.
Ow.
Go back out to our guy.
Hey.
That wasn't her.
Oh, okay. Well,
What was the name of the other female?
you didn't ask that. Hold
Well,
on.
I think for the fancy clothes, everything is on the table.
I still haven't seen the fancy clothes yet.
They're on their way.
Oh, man of faith, man of faith. All right, man of faith.
Fancy clothes.
All right, let me look. Jill McCain.
Okay. And when did she check out?
Oh God, I just wanted a hat. Looks like this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Did she seem like she was going to be staying around or that she was departing?
No, she seemed fine.
What injuries did she check in with?
She like hurt her wrist. She's the Dabo girl down the thing. She hurt her wrist.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Close.
On their way.
Okay.
We have confirmation.
Man of faith. All right. Hey, engineer.
Okay.
What's going on with you?
At this point, I have found an excuse to work on the exterior of the ship so that I can then start to look around and see what other ships are in the immediate. This is all like right next to the office of the
Right.
Lockmaster,
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Okay, so I just kind of want to look around at the other ships
Mhm.
that are out there. What do I see?
You see a bunch of Orion shuttles.
Okay.
A couple of look like to be Ferengi. You don't see any Federation stuff around there. Maybe Klingon or two. You don't see any Federation shuttles or anything like that.
Okay. I still have our helpful friend in tow, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So, at this point, I am making chit chat about the other ships, and yeah, just kind of what's
I mean, I appreciate it. No, what?
tell me what's the story on these guys over here? These other Orion guys.
Oh, sorry.
Do these belong to your boss, his team?
Oh, wait,
What's-
hold on. Sorry, I just remembered something. That's fine.
What do you remember?
I remember my pet Targ.
Your pet Targ? You
Yeah.
had a Targ?
Had a Targ, yeah. My brother killed him.
Jeez.
He was a jerk. That's why I would have killed him.
person.
No, he really wasn't. He didn't understand me. He didn't care about me. Anyway, what? Ships, right.
Yeah, I
ships.
mean, do these belong to your coworkers, to your boss?
I mean, no, some of them are just people that are merchants around just doing things.
There's merchants,
Yeah.
but I mean, I could. Look, I'm saying you're a nice guy. And let me work on your nice ship.
It's a nice ship.
I could help you. I could help you good and good with your boss if his ship maybe needs a little work too.
He doesn't have a ship.
He doesn't have a ship.
No.
No, because he's a dock master. He just
No, he
lives
doesn't
here.
really just live here.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't.
Anyway,
Sorry, I mean,
he just stays in his office all day long.
he does. I mean, he's not the guy in charge. He just does his thing. That's what he's told to do.
Does his
So,
thing,
yeah.
just assigns the ships.
That's all what we all do, really.
Yeah.
None of our dreams really matter here. It's just
Oof.
where we end up.
I
Kind of gets you right here.
You know, my father taught me to
You have a
make
father?
The best
Oh
of
my God, you have a father?
Make the best of the situation that you're in.
Let's go to the. You keep trying with this. All right, XO.
Yeah.
What's your plan now?
Well, we have our ale and.
Oh yeah, this guy was going to. I'm sorry, I'm keeping track of 3 different plots.
No, it's
Yeah,
cool.
that's fine.
We have an ale and a Vulcan outfit.
Ale.
While he's looking for those, apologies for not supporting you.
Mm.
I may have lost the thread.
Mm.
We found the items,
We found the items.
which is good.
Yes.
Where do we go from there?
Well, I think we're gonna head for the dockmaster's office with the ale, and that'll get us in, and we can see if we can track down Prescott. But also, I think our friend knows where those, or at least knows of those pirates, and we can track them down too. We might be able to find where they are and see if we can get more of what they took.
So we have to lean on him, or do you have another tactic in mind?
It might be time to lean on him a little bit. We've offered him the carrot. We give him the stick. Let him decide which he wants.
Yeah, I suppose.
But if you have a better plan, I'm open to it.
My fear is that if we do not purchase the items or make a
Mhm.
move to purchase the items, the negotiations will stall.
Yes.
We'll waste time
No.
negotiating for something we don't want to buy.
Exactly.
We just need the information from him.
We need the information. Exactly. I don't think we need these items.
No.
I think what we need is the information on the pirates. We need,
Yes.
and we need the ale and the robes. But the ale and the robes, I think we fold into the hey, come to the dockmaster's office with
Right.
us, or what are you looking for? We'll bring it to you.
All right.
Yeah.
Right about then, he shows back up. One hand, he's got a bottle of Romulan ale. The other, stack of fancy Vulcan clothes. All right, here's your stuff.
All right.
There you go. Let's talk. Because let's be honest, this isn't what you want. What do you really need? Why are you here?
We need to know who you bought those items from,
And why?
because they did something that made me angry.
Oh, you're one of those, looking for revenge.
Could say.
I see. Well, I could say that maybe these people have been doing a little extra around here, and maybe they've been getting in my way, so maybe a little revenge on them might not be bad for me. I could give you a little bit of that information. Could be nice.
Yes.
Maybe for the ale, the clothes, and some information about them, 10%.
10%? 10%. I can make you a better offer than that.
I would love to hear it.
10% is a steady but small profit. You are a man who looks for opportunity. You are a man, clearly, who is ready to jump at the chance when he sees it.
True?
So, we are offering you 2 opportunities. The first, the boots, the clothes, the ale, that's a chance to get at the dockmaster's office without him knowing that you've been in. That's invaluable to
I do like that.
business person.
I do like
yourself.
that, yes.
Secondly, I'm offering you a favor to be claimed, something that you can specify when the need that you have comes up
At a later date.
at a later date.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, when there's an opportunity.
What kind of... Anything I want.
That he is capable of providing.
Yes. If you wanted, obviously, if you wanted, to go warp 10, I couldn't do that. There are limits, after all. But a smart businessman knows to ask for what he is likely to get, rather than what is beyond the price of the seller.
5% in a favor.
5% in a favor. Deal.
Done. Sold. Step this way, gentlemen. He takes you around. He points through the crowd. If you look through there, you will see a large door. Through that door is a secretive docking bay where you may find some Orions who may have procured and sold me these goods. They may not be friendly. Take that for what it's worth. But they're there, and if there's business to be had, they may be willing to talk. It's just an option. But 5%, he pulls out his pad. Sign here.
One last thing.
Thought we had a deal.
Well, this is. I want to see if I can talk him out of the 5%.
How are you gonna do that?
Well, I'm. So I know what Ferengis are looking for. I'm good at negotiations, and I think if I can let him know that he would not just have our specific, whatever favor we can provide him, but the attention of Daemon Tarbach in a good way.
We'll do an opposed persuasion.
Sounds good.
I'm going to spend a threat to increase difficulty,
Sounds good.
and I'm going to buy another die.
All right. I'll spend one of our momentum to buy a die.
Okay.
Oh, can I assist?
Sure.
There we go.
No, I did not help. Not a major fail, just a regular fail.
All right. What do you got?
I got, what is it? Insight and command, you said?
Yep.
I got 6.
You got 6?
I have a focus. I know Ferengi.
You do know Ferengi. He also knows the first rule of acquisition.
What's the focus to? Oh, I'm just assisting. It doesn't matter.
Any success counts too. He knows the first rule of acquisition. Yeah.
First rule of acquisition is once you have someone's money, never give it back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. You still got him on that, though. 2 favors.
2 favors.
2 favors.
One from us and one from Daemon Tarbach.
Sold.
All right.
Sold. Go through there and you'll be able to find some more information. I guarantee it. And just remember, if you need something, just ask for it. He walks away.
This is a trap.
Let's go back for the medical folk. What are y'all doing?
There's not much reason for both of us to hang around here waiting for clothes if you want to connect back up with the rest of the team.
I mean, honestly, I think we can both go. And really, at this point, I think we have to get into see the manifest.
Sure.
There's, I don't think we'll find her. I think we'll have better luck focusing on her ship.
Oh, she's definitely not here. This was a dead end. I apologize.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It was a good instinct. But I think really we have to focus on her ship.
I agree.
So let's head back to well, we should probably radio XO. See what they're
I would assume so. See what
see if they're back at the dockmaster.
Newman. Sorry.
What's my name?
I would say,
John,
Touched it. I touched it with my hand, and I'm so sorry.
Newman.
Morganth, what is your status?
We're heading to. Where are we going? Dockmaster's office?
Well, we're heading into that room where we'll learn about the Orions.
But we're walking into a trap.
Oh! May we stop you? Is it
That's maybe something we might want to do as a team.
team? I mean, I thought that we had the understanding we go into traps together.
Well, I hadn't gone in yet.
Yeah.
Please,
Come.
please
Will
join
the
us.
trap wait?
For what?
Yeah.
More of us to walk
Yes,
into it?
yes.
Yes.
The trap is waiting.
It's waiting for us to walk into it.
After the dock.
Could the trap wait until after the dockmasters?
Yes.
Okay, we'll swing by the med station, pick us up so we can give this fella his fancy new ensemble. We'll head to the Dogmaster together. Izzy can reconvene with us there. And
Chances are she's
Yes.
fixed
All right.
every shuttlecraft.
Yeah, we don't have to go in, right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why? We can walk into this trap whenever we want.
We're all together. I'll hand the robes to Morganth, so you can go get Cade.
Our man of faith here, I think, had the better relationship.
Oh, I thought you were staying right at the.
No, we're gonna go get them.
yeah,
I think
we're at the
Yeah.
med station
we need
right
to,
now. Y'all
we
swing
need to
by.
bring Ding Dong with us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
we need
right.
to bring Ding Dong Ferengi with us.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're bringing. Do you even know his
Yeah,
name?
well,
We have to.
What?
Do you know his name yet?
Can't
By the way, friend, what is it that you want to know from the Dockmaster?
Who? What? Me?
No.
Oh, the Ferengi guy.
Yeah, the Ferengi.
Oh, got it. Just legitimate business concerns.
Of course.
That's all it is.
Do you need to come with us?
Is that when I get in?
That is when you get in, unless you want us to make a list of things for you. And
Nope, I will go with you. It is legitimate business concerns.
Perfect.
Because we only need a couple of minutes.
Hold
to
on, let me
manifest.
close up. Close up the shop. Lights go down. Let's go. Let's do
Once
this.
we're done, you have all the time you need.
1 hour, right?
An hour. That's
Got it.
what he said.
Fabulous. All right, let's do it.
All right, we go swing by, grab
Go
them,
find them,
hand
drop
the-
it off. Next thing you know, you see this medical guy putting on his robes, like, oh, I'm so fancy. You head back to the dock. You see this Orion guy just kind of like sobbing at her feet. And then my mother.
We just sort of quietly wave and.
Did you do?
You're gonna go in or you're gonna wait for him?
Yeah, we go in.
Is that mine? He takes the ale and starts just chugging it at this point.
Oh no, the ale's
But it's
for the
not him.
Dockmaster.
It's not him.
We stop
Oh,
him.
It's the next guy.
I thought that was mine.
Yes.
I was
All right,
confused. I'm
here's-
sorry.
You don't want that.
It's
You
been a
want-
very confusing day, all right? I don't even-
Anything useful out of that?
That door is currently unguarded.
That's pretty useful.
Did you find anything that I might find interesting?
We'll tell you later.
Reading material, perhaps?
We're hoping we.
Tricorder readings of anything?
Yeah, take a look at these.
I'm gonna look those over while they do what they're doing.
Dockmaster,
Hey,
one bottle of real 2320.
somebody drink out of that?
No.
This guy's a real dock master, you know.
Got 1 hour.
I'm not proud of that.
Out. He leaves and you are in there,
All right.
whatever you want.
All right, let's look for the transponder signal on the runabout that Prescott used. See if it's scanned in or out in the past day or so.
What's this Ferengi's name?
Breg.
Rain?
I'm sorry, wait, no, he was, see, you got me confusing all the people. His name was Breg.
Breg.
B-R-E-G. Breg.
Breg, here is the terminal for you.
Thank you very much.
And here's the terminal for us.
Appreciate it. I don't know who all of you are.
That's you don't.
Don't worry about it.
Nope.
You only have an hour.
Always around.
Sometimes.
You'll never know.
God.
She's been here the whole time. She was with us the whole time, didn't she?
What?
No.
You need a whole hour? Because you should go now.
Okay, going. Starts working on his terminal, doing
Right.
the thing.
Here the.
All right, we'll look for the information we're looking for.
Yeah.
Looking for the transponder signal of Prescott's shuttlecraft.
Which we have.
To start with.
Right. You go through the entire log and you do not see a transponder signal from a runabout in the past 2 days.
Excellent.
You even go deeper. 3 days. That's what you're looking for. There have been runabouts, but they've been registered with starships that are here on business.
Nothing rogue.
Is there any way she could have altered the signal if she wanted to mask herself?
It usually takes a little bit of time, but yeah, that's possible.
I mean,
Yeah. No, we can look for arrivals like within that time frame on the same day.
You can look through, and within that day, there are arrivals
Right.
that are going through.
I don't always think like a Starfleet officer, so what I'm going to do is look for things that look unusual, things that look like, this is maybe someone trying to cover something up, specifically like if someone were trying to hide the fact that a runabout arrived,
Sure.
or the fact that an Orion ship arrived.
Let's do insight security.
All right. Yeah. 5 successes.
Difficulty was going to be 1, so you're going to pump
Sweet.
4 options in there. There is so much sketchy going on with these logs. It's ridiculous.
Perfect.
Not necessarily with Federation stuff. There are a few Federation things that look odd, but there's so much sketchy Orion stuff happening here.
Wow.
It is ridiculous.
We know that let's see what we know about the Federation.
The Federation stuff, you really only find one Federation thing from about 4 days ago that looked a little sketchy.
Okay,
Nothing
so
within
that's
the
not
day.
what we'd want.
You are seeing some really sketchy and busy Orion activity.
Okay,
going
yeah,
on
let's
that
spend
day.
the momentum and kind of narrow.
Also, let's remember that the station itself didn't have any Starfleet insignia or anything on
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
runabout would probably not be.
have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
You're spending information on what again?
We'll spend to know kind of what might be the Orion pirates that we were interested in.
You don't. The one thing you notice is that there has been an Orion shuttle that has repeatedly landed and departed within the past day that is registered to a ship that is not registered currently in orbit.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And that ship is
Do you want the name of the ship?
yes.
Okay. The Belleron.
Another-
Yeah, the
The
Belleron.
Belleron?
Okay. And then is there?
You want
Is
more?
there anything else anything that looks like it would match like just an unidentified, or unattached runabout or shit like
Small
that.
transport.
Small craft, yeah.
What information is taken? What information is listed?
You're going to see the type of ship, the registry number, if it's a shuttle, if it's assigned to another ship, what that ship is, what shuttle bay it went into, when it arrived, when it departed,
Yeah.
when their
Do we
mothership
see,
was in
like,
orbit. or anything.
passenger? Do we see? any
You
passenger
aren't really
information?
seeing any passenger manifests on this. You're just seeing the ship information. Dogmaster is technically supposed to do that, but he's not really doing that. He's kind of a slacker.
So what came in that class size?
Does it look like there's anything like that to glean? Because if not, I haven't.
You're not seeing anything that
then
is going to point you to
What
a
I'm going to
runabout.
spend the last momentum on is the location of or like the path of that shuttlecraft to give us an idea of where the
Oh, over
location
the Orion?
of the Belleron.
Okay, got it. The shuttlecraft that is registered to the Belleron, that the Belleron's not in orbit, it has been landing at a pad that is right outside, but it's not right outside. You do notice that the logs have been changed and it's marked to a different pad that appears to be where you all were earlier.
Okay. So we learned what we already knew, but
But you have learned that that shuttle, that runabout, was not here.
Okay.
definitely the
Okay,
pirates.
so Prescott never
found
came through here.
Second. We found the stuff that I didn't think we were going to find.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
Well, and now we know what that trap is, or at least where they are. If we wanted to find the pirates, we might be able to
If we
use
got our
their.
hands on the shuttle, it might lead us to the cloaked ship.
And if we can use their sensors, they definitely have an idea of where that runabout went. I'm sure.
Sure.
What's the plan?
I am going over the tricorder data
Mhm.
on those two pieces of equipment, and I wanna know what I can find out about them and what the function is.
The isolation field generator is normally used, and it looks like there have been modifications made to it specifically for containing humanoid life forms. That's the best you're going to get out of that. It is very high power for whatever reason, though. It's been modified, so it will take high power EPS conduits.
And it's high powered.
Yes, it's been modified. So I mean, it's it's been modified to accept the same type of EPS conduits that would be coming off of a warp engine.
For warp inverter engines.
Okay. And then what was the other one? That was the isolation field generator. What's the quantum inhibitor about?
Quantum inhibitor, it seems like it's actually a modified version of the stasis field that you would have in a medical bay. It seems like it's really been adjusted and tuned for a very specific reason. When we say quantum, we are talking about at the subatomic level. It looks at isolating particles of that size.
Okay. So the two pieces of equipment that we found, one is an extremely high-powered device for containing humanoid-sized life forms, and the other one is for holding extremely small particles down to the subatomic. That's fascinating. Either way, it looks like our field is probably biology, which I will tell these guys if they ever come out of that.
You guys gonna come out of the office?
Yeah, let's head out to the
Come out of the office looking fairly dejected, I assume.
Well, we learned some things, and we have a better idea of what we don't know, instead of not knowing what we don't know, which I guess is
I mean, we know
not
where
actually a lot.
we know where to find some people to ask some more questions to, though.
My question is, are those questions we think the five of us with a shuttle can answer, or do we need to go get the full complement of the Mazu out here?
If the dockmaster hasn't come back yet,
We've got an hour. I mean,
could you maybe see if there's any sign that those guys come back regularly?
Which guys? The
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 Orions.
Orions?
They have been coming back fairly regularly over
Yeah.
the past
The
days.
shuttle's
Yeah.
been.
That was part of what I was looking at in the beginning.
Well, I thought it was like just that they were unloading in multiple trips this
There-
time, but like they actually do just back and forth.
Oh, you mean it is the rate of activity has increased substantially.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're
But it's definitely like not just this week. It's like,
They have been there before,
uh-huh.
but it has not been at the level of activity you're seeing right now.
yeah.
Okay.
Does-
oh.
Does the shuttle stay, like once it's parked,
Mhm.
does it stay there, or has there been other activity on
Everything you're seeing is the shuttle gets to
Lands.
its bay,
Okay.
takes off, and does its thing.
do we have any idea of how many of them there are?
You haven't even looked in there, so there's no way to know.
I think we go ask them some questions. It's the only lead we have right now, unless you guys have a better plan.
My only other question, since we are getting the idea that Jennifer Prescott has not come here, we were in a relatively isolated area, correct? And in theory, we might be able to, I mean, we should have an idea of how far realistically the shuttlecraft could go, of what her destinations could be, if not here.
I will say runabouts have a really long range and
Okay.
go pretty
Yeah.
fast.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
they
there's
work
not,
capable.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're work capable, so she could.
Yeah.
And if we get our hands on these Orions, they were there when she made her getaway. They would have a better idea of
And
trajectory,
Well, I mean-
direction.
we'll know who sent them, or where that cloaking
Work
device
back
came
in the other
from.
direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either we find her to find them, Or we find them to find her.
We've done one.
We've
Done none.
Well,
No,
we
we
know
where they are.
Yeah, we are.
So
Well, I guess let's go to the trap.
let's walk into a trap, everybody.
I'm just gonna say goodbye to my friend here.
Yeah.
Sees you coming. Oh, hi.
Do you happen to know anything about the crew on the Belleron?
Nope.
Not a thing.
Nope. Nope. It's nice talking to you. Appreciate your help today.
You have a
Wonderful.
beautiful ship.
Thank you.
You just make the best.
It is a
of
really
mine.
nice ship. I will. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Walks back and stands in front of that door.
He
All
knows.
right.
He knows about the crew.
Oh, sure. That's the first time he's given a one-word answer when
Yep.
20 would do.
we've
Yes?
still
Do we
got,
need to walk into the trap? Couldn't we just follow the shuttle back?
Well, yeah, that's
But that would.
my thinking is. Oh, go
It's
ahead.
one shuttle's worth of Orion pirates if we walk into the trap.
Right.
If we follow the shuttle back
in our shuttle.
in our shuttle, we would be following it back to a whole ship
I would assume that in
with a
this.
cloaking device.
I would assume that in this building there's going to be more than a shuttle's worth of Orion pirates.
But from the particular crew we're looking for, I think we stand a better chance and getting our hands on that shuttle, which could get us on board the larger ship.
These are good points.
Yeah, because then we'll have their shuttle.
I mean, we can take their shuttle back to the Mazu with us
or we can
and
take
use it from there.
or we can take their shuttle to the Belleron and
Well, I'd like to.
mutiny action, take it over. Just dreaming big.
Sure,
Sky.
but I'm imagining the five of us, as romantic and dashing as that might be, might need a little backup from
Yeah.
the rest of our crew.
I agree.
No, agreed.
I agree. Let's return to the Mazu and come back in force.
Without taking that, we want to.
Wasn't that what you just said?
I was saying, well, I mean, that is one option, but the other option that I'm saying right now is we take them out now and take their shuttle with us, and then we have them and their shuttle
Well, we can try
that we
it.
can turn into an asset before we bring it back.
Okay. Let's see what we're getting ourselves into.
Yeah,
Alright.
I mean, if we're way outnumbered and outgunned, then yeah, let's.
I think we're still in intelligence gathering as well. I don't think we have to let them. I don't think we have to go in. Obviously, we should be prepared, but we don't have to walk in guns blazing.
intelligence we want to gather from our friend at the door there?
Oh,
We've still got
question.
a little.
Did we leave the Ferengi?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's still in the
Absolutely.
office, yeah.
He's still in there.
Noted.
But technically,
Sorry, there's a
Yeah,
white.
he's got an hour.
He's got an hour.
Well,
We only
he's
needed
got,
5 minutes.
He's got.
yeah. But we do have
45
access to the
minutes,
office
40
if we want
minutes.
to make our way in there with our new friend and practice any of our particular.
Just wonder if our
skills
friend
to
might make
earn.
some introductions. If we're looking for an array of.
Which friend?
Your friend.
My new friend.
Yes.
My new friend who.
The one who
very
knows more than he's-
interested in knowing. He just cried to me about how much the other Orions don't like him.
Actually, met the Ferengi.
I
Oh.
don't feel like
That could work too.
the Ferengi might be useful.
What
Well,
do you
he
think?
clearly knows more than he's letting on, and there are ways to make him tell us those things.
What's our play, Commander?
I'm just saying, I think he's pretty low on the pecking order.
Let's leave the Orion alone. Leave the Ferengi alone. Let's take care of this ourselves.
Fair enough.
So you're heading back to the
Yeah, back
hidden
in
secret hurt. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go spring a trap.
You're leaving the Ferengi in the crewmaster's office with his guard right up? Okay.
Yeah,
If
he
he gets
bought
in,
an hour.
Yeah.
if he gets into trouble,
That's on him.
that's on him.
Okay.
Are we worried about getting in trouble with the dockmaster?
I just.
this point, the dockmaster is so drunk on Romulan ale.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. You make your way through the marketplace, going back to the hidden Orion base, and you do see a decent number of Orions going in. Morganth, can you give me an insight and security check, please? Difficulty 2.
Can I assist with that?
Sure.
So I do 2?
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I have a thing.
I do 1.
Oh, success!
Ooh.
3 successes.
3 successes, so you'll earn 1 momentum off of that. You do notice that there are multiple Orions going in, but you do also notice, sorry Mike, that there are a number of them that are also wearing a very identifying pin on their chest as well. So it's almost as if they're in a specific faction. For what it's worth, but it is noticeable when you see this. This is something that you can pick up.
Was there anything from the Orions that we saw on the station before they beamed out? Would we have noticed?
Yeah, is it something we recognize?
Probably not going to be able to notice. You didn't take a lot of time to look at the ones that you knocked down before, and the others beamed out before you could really get a good look at them. So
And it's not something that we would recognize.
no, it doesn't look like something you've seen before.
Okay.
Okay. So we don't know if the faction is what we're actually looking for. Or not.
But we do know that there is
A faction.
There is a faction, for sure. Yeah, so do you want to approach the door and step on in, or what? I'll take that silence as a yes.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do Excel.
I can't think of anything else to do.
Now,
All right,
Let's have some fun.
You walk up, and as you're walking up, you do see Orion's eyeing you up and down.
As we walk in, I just want to get a quick lay of the land. I have a talent called Constantly Watching. It
Mhm.
helps me to detect danger or hidden enemies.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. And how does it do that? Does it give you extra D rolls? Or?
Reduce the difficulty by 1 when I attempt a task to detect danger or hidden enemies.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on a second. Actually, see here.
Hidden enemies, like a bunch of Orion
So
pirates.
reduce the difficulty by 1?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to spend a threat to keep it at difficulty 2. I'm going to oppose it.
All right.
Can anyone
Difficulty 2.
Can
assist
someone
with this?
assist?
Or
Somebody want to
Yeah,
assist?
what do
Yeah.
what are the?
What am I rolling?
You can roll insight and security.
Okay, you
I'll
should be on
assist.
that.
Yeah. Either one of us. Those
Please
are
to
our
help.
rolls.
Yeah.
Can we both assist it?
Nope. Nice try though.
There you go.
Success.
Those are good.
2 successes.
Yeah,
So 3 successes
Yeah.
total. Difficulty 2.
And 1.
Momentum.
Do we gain a momentum from that?
Spin that threat.
Yes. You notice someone hiding in the shadows. That is not Orion, but you lose track of them.
Okay. In what direction?
Lost in the crowd.
Just around the ship, around the dock.
Yep, that's what I'll give you.
Okay.
Can we spend momentum to get more?
You can, sure.
Okay.
You earned 1 extra, so you can spend that if you want.
Yeah.
It looks as if, as you are approaching the door, it looks as if they slipped out from the shuttle bay as you were approaching. So they were in, they slipped out, and disappeared into the crowd as you were approaching. And I already said not Orion, so.
It's a Romulan spy, or my name isn't Duncan, Idaho.
It's not.
Well, all right then.
Pretty sure it's not a Romulan spot.
Okay, so you're gonna go on in. As you're approaching the door, there are Orions that are giving you the look. They're not stopping you. You don't look like Starfleet,
Right.
so they're not stopping you. But they're definitely eyeing you. You open the door, and as you go in, you do see an Orion shuttlecraft in there that is being loaded with a ton of stuff, like a lot of stuff.
The kind of stuff that would have been.
Yeah, give me.
Are they
Insight.
loading or unloading?
They are loading.
Oh.
Ooh.
Insight
So they're-
medicine check.
Yeah, they're buying their ill-gotten goods.
Difficulty of 0.
Cool. Can I spend momentum to get a die?
Sure.
Oh, do you want to know?
If you want to assist, you can. But
I can.
Sure.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insight
I mean,
medicine.
because that gives us so much momentum.
Oh no, I didn't get it.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3 successes.
3 successes, so you're going to add 3 momentum to that.
There we go.
This is actually like food. This is like supplies.
Okay. Is there any way to tell from looking at it if it's like we're replenishing our larder, or this is like relief mission?
You can spend. This is way more than what you would normally expect on a starship.
Yeah.
Of what you assume that the same thing that you encountered. If they've been going up and down with these same supplies, that's way more than you would expect them to normally supply.
Okay. On a normal starship, you said.
Well, you saw it when it decloaked. Well, you did.
Right. So,
Yeah.
but like we would have been debriefed and
Yeah.
what kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the ship
this
that you
is more
encountered,
than that ship would.
then that ship would normally need. Yeah.
Okay. This is not a standard resupply run.
No, I imagine
I
they're.
don't. Unless they've got their own station they're also working out of.
Oh, I see you read my mind.
Well,
Yes.
that's not one of my abilities, but
I would assume they have a base somewhere. I mean,
Sure.
it's possible.
It is.
if this is actually even the ship that we're
Oh,
looking for.
Are we sure this is the one that's attached to the
the
Bellron?
bell.
Oh well, you could investigate a little more if you wanted.
Yeah, let's confirm that.
Yeah.
So as you walk deeper into the room, you are noticed by some Orions, and one of the Orions with a pen steps up and says, "You need something here?"
Hertel, the crew of the Belleron is running out of this here shuttle bay.
What do you know of the Belleron?
Just there, some of the fastest, fiercest traders flying the spaceways.
Maybe you should take that knowledge with you. Away.
Well, if an enterprising young consortium was to want to employ such skilled traders, who would one hypothetically speak to?
What's the pay?
Negotiable?
It's not cheap.
Could
We
be an
didn't-
ongoing concern. Chance for exponential pay.
There should be. He draws his disruptor and just holds it down the side. But maybe we should have a conversation with someone.
Perhaps.
Please. After you. And as this conversation is going, more Orions have kind of come up eyeing you. The loading is still going on. They haven't stopped. But there are more coming up, and they kind of shuffle you along to a door on the opposite side, and they open up the door.
Opposite side of the dock, or
Opposite side of the dock. So it's like you've entered, there's a ship. On the other side of that, there's another door they've led you into. Inside that door, you see, I guess you would call them completely drugged out people passed out on the floor. You see some people clearly bartering for something that would not be legal at all. You see some Orion slave dancers as well. And you see one big Orion over the side who's like, "What do they need?" Well, apparently, an ongoing concern looking for a contract. Says, right. What's the contract?
Very particular. We're looking for certain skill sets, certain instruments at your
Spit it out. What do you need?
quick point of reference. Is this pre or post introduction into Maquis?
The Maquis is known by some aspects of Starfleet.
We need the kind of crew that might be able to tell us what the weather's like on Arista 3.
Have a seat.
More than gladly.
Move you over. You notice that the Orions, some of them have grabbed these people that have passed out and they're dragging them out, toss them out. They are shuffling people out. This place is emptying out pretty quickly. The only people left are a couple of Orion pirate-looking guys and the dancers who are there as well. They sit you down, pulls the disruptor out, looks you in the face. What do you know of Arista 3?
I hear the storms are quite violent.
Why are you playing with us? What do you know of Arista 3? What do you want?
We heard there was a crew, ran off a whole research station, got off with data, hardware, all kinds of cutting edge. Also heard tell this crew had access to an item that not many are known for.
More of the Orions are stepping up around you. You're pretty much, imagine a half circle of Orions standing around you, some of them hands on disruptors, some of them with disruptors at their
Are
side.
we with him, I guess?
Huh?
Did we get
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
all-
we're all
there.
shuffled in with him.
One of the slave girls comes over and drapes herself across Newman. It's like, maybe they really don't want anything. You don't want anything, do you? You don't need anything from us, do you? Or maybe you need something different.
I'm keeping an eye on our hands.
Okay. Spinning a threat. Let's do opposed.
Okay.
Roll with you. We'll do control and command.
Okay.
Difficulty 1.
What's that? Rolling 2 dice? 2 successes.
You can feel her warm breath on your skin, and she just smells amazing. And you know, maybe you really don't want anything but her.
Woo!
One of the other dancers goes over to Ramirez and just sits down next, starts playing with his hair. You really don't need anything, do you?
Well, here's where it gets interesting. I'm afraid we do. We're looking for Dr. Jennifer Prescott. So, you can either tell us where she is, or we can ask the hard way.
All of the Orions draw their disruptors and aim them at you at this point.
All right.
That one slave girl is just taking you by the hand and leading you away.
I can resist intimidation and threat.
Huh?
I can resist intimidation and threat.
How do you resist that?
I have Dauntless.
You have
I
Dauntless?
Add 1d20 to resist intimidation and threat. I don't know if
yeah.
this counts
Oh.
as intimidation or threat.
Not really. It
Yeah,
was
damn
persuasion. Yeah.
Yeah.
You totally lost that one. But man,
With 2 successes?
oh, yeah.
That sucks.
She smells amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
So
wow.
much threat to burn.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other one looks at you and is like, you don't need to threaten us.
I'm not threatening you.
It sounded
Just-
so much like a threat. Why don't you just come back and just relax with us for a minute? And yeah, we're doing a persuasion check
All right.
as well.
I will spend a point of determination here because the only way out is through. So we got to get through this, and the only way out is through it.
Okay.
And then it's command and what else?
Command and control.
Control and command?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
I'll take it. 4 successes.
Whew, she smells great. Oh man, she smells so good, but your team needs you.
Yeah.
Now Newman is heading to the back. There's like a beaded curtain they're about to walk through. The Orions.
Failed.
The Orions are all pointing at you. You've got just a few seconds to get out. 5,
We'd like our friend back if we could.
4. Your friend seems to be having fun. 3. to
Commander?
Crisis management.
I'm
there's a
Talent.
voice crisis management.
I'm going to start walking out.
You should follow her.
Thought y'all be interested in a business venture? Terribly sorry to have wasted your time. If you could remind him that we're parked.
He might remember.
We
Out. Go before we take care of you now. Go.
Yeah.
As I'm walking out the door, to
are we
Newman.
leaving?
No, we're gonna come back.
Are we?
We're gonna come back for
We're-
Newman.
How? Just quick. How many are surrounded?
You're looking at 8.
What's the? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. There are 8 Orions. You've got 1 slave
We're
girl.
also in there are 8 Orions in this room.
In
and
this
then
room.
We're in a
Imagine a room this size.
yeah.
And there's 8 Orions.
But also we're in a larger structure.
Yes.
Full of Orions.
That's an assumption you could probably make. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna walk out right now.
Exotiat to Newman.
Newman.
You should
to
walk
talk to
back
her.
out where we are.
Where are you? You
It
should come in
doesn't
way
even
we
here.
matter.
came
It doesn't
in, the way
even
we
matter.
came in.
Just.
Okay, well, first you should come in here. It's really nice.
Absolutely not.
There's like this beaded curtain, there's all these cushions on the
There
floor.
are nice men with disruptors that will not let us back there. You have to come to us.
They should come in here. It's really nice.
They should.
They should
but
put away
they
the
won't
disruptors and come
until
here.
you come out.
You're talking. She takes your communicator
Okay.
off.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, now
You guys-
To the shuttle. Don't look back. Let's get back to the Mazu.
Have you guys
get to
all
the
left? She takes you into the back and sits you down. She's like, "See, isn't it better here?
Yeah, it's great.
Why are you really here?"
I want to get this woman.
Why? What is this woman? Who is this woman?
Don't really know.
Then why are you looking for her?
Yeah, she's important.
As important as what I have to offer?
Probably more.
Really?
Yes, I mean
Not now.
this.
It's like you always hear this. Come on, why would you work? There it is. Sorry.
This is a physical distraction, but there's more important things than physical distractions.
There are, of course. Right. Why do you need this so badly? Why would you come here to find this?
Walter Newman.
I need to get that.
She just takes it and throws it out through the beaded curtain. It's like, no, we can talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't do anything until you tell me I get another role. I don't think
I know,
can
yeah.
this.
Uh-huh.
Well, she's a doctor.
What kind of doctor?
Science.
A science
I
doctor.
guess. I'm guessing.
Okay. And what's your business with her? How do you know her? Did you work with her?
What are you? What do I know what type of alien she is?
She's
It's
Orion.
Orion.
Oh, she's an Orion.
She's Orion.
They're all Orions.
But do I know a lot about xenobiology? Do I know?
Oh, you know that Orion females emit very strong pheromones.
You're doing this to me. You're doing this to me. You're doing this to me.
But do you mind?
No.
I didn't
But
think
you're
you did.
doing it.
Yeah, and it feels
You're the
good, doesn't
reason.
it? Right. So you can just tell me, we're here, we're just talking, we're having a good time.
Your pheromones.
They are, and aren't they wonderful?
They feel great.
I knew it.
This one time, I had tooth work done, and this is better.
The good news is he doesn't know anything that you didn't already say.
Well, that one of us didn't already say at
They
the
were-
very least.
What?
You go and drop Prescott's name in the
I-
middle of.
Yes, that's what we were there for. That's why we were gonna attack them and take the shuttle. Remember?
We don't tell them that
Well,
though.
we weren't doing anything. They were taking the commander away.
They approached us. I was trying to play an angle, and then you completely give away our hand.
What angle?
Okay.
Do you think I normally talk like this? Could you
Right.
not tell I was doing something?
But it didn't work.
Because you exposed us.
I think we can go ahead and say that nothing has worked that we have done today. So, where we are now is standing in a building, watching Orions load up their shuttlecraft.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get back.
We gotta get on that
All right,
shuttlecraft.
so
Are we still within view of the shuttlecraft, or have they?
They're pushing you out, but you're leaving there. You haven't
Yeah.
left the actual shuttle bay yet.
yeah,
Right.
and there's no sign of that
Oh, I thought we were
shadowy
well out.
figure.
No, you have not seen that shadowy figure.
Okay.
Can I possibly stealthily pull out tricorder and scan the shuttle as we walk by it?
Yeah.
Sure, let's give it a shot. Let's actually do daring and science because that's a ballsy move.
Well,
Difficulty.
Kind of where we're at.
Difficulty 1.
I mean, there were only 8 of them. There were 5 of us.
There were 4 of
I
us.
need no one to see my hands for the next few minutes.
Okay.
So she's helping me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well-
daring and science.
Okay.
Let me have you do something different since you're not actually scanning. Let's do daring and security for you on the assist.
Just one?
Just one.
Just
Win? Success?
one success.
2 successes, that's enough. So
You
you have
need
one
to
more.
create a distraction.
Nope.
Okay.
I just don't, I just have a couple of questions on our way out.
Sure. They're making their way out.
This is quite an operation that you have here.
Yes, it is. Keep moving.
Moving. We're moving.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Keep going. You're scanning. It's a regular shuttle bay, regular shuttlecraft. You are getting a lot of foodstuffs and medicine. It is a lot of stock, I guess you would say. Is the best word for it. And that's pretty much all that's on the ship.
All right. And is there anything that I'd be able to? Anything about the ship that I might be able to use to potentially track it later? Find markers.
Yeah, are there any
or-
markers on the ship perhaps similar to.
You see a name on the ship,
Okay.
and that's the Ronel, Shuttle Ronel, Ronel.
And is it possible actually to also surreptitiously capture an image of the pin that they're wearing?
How would you do that?
That's a good question.
We're just gonna have to remember that.
We're just gonna have to remember it.
Okay. You're getting hustled out of the way as you make those readings. You notice the name of the shuttlecraft. They push you out the door closes behind you. Back to you.
Mm-hmm.
So really, you were never here, right?
In here?
I mean, yeah, you were never here. We never had this conversation. I mean, if anyone asks.
Ah, discreet.
Yes.
I could be very discreet.
Be very discreet. You were never here. I mean, what starship are you from?
Oh, this big one.
Big one? Which one?
It's
I will. You might, if you have a value that is reasonable, you might be able to use some determination because we all have a point of it.
Yeah, everybody starts with a point of determination you can use throughout the scenes.
Where does that live?
It's,
Under the values.
yeah.
Those 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All mine says is curiosity, by the book, stick to what you're good at, and quick to act. Yeah. But I have to use a value to.
To use the determination has to match one of your
Yeah,
values
it
in
has
order to be
match
able to
one
use
of
it.
the deals.
I don't think any of those are really.
Not unless you can justify it somehow.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
What are you
good
good
at?
Negotiating, diplomacy.
Ah,
Right.
diplomacy!
Right.
Talking
Sorry.
your way out of things!
You really need to know what kind of the name of
I
the ship
don't
I'm from. You won't
need
even
to.
you won't even know what it means.
I might.
It's useless
It
information.
might be fun.
No.
Come on.
Isn't me talking the name of a ship fun?
Could be.
You know
Depends
what?
on how we work it.
It'll be more fun.
What's
If
that?
you breathe into my nose again.
Oh, I can do that. And she just totally breathed in. Absolutely. Oh, intoxicating. You're drunk off these pheromones at this point.
Like, I gotta go.
What?
I have to go.
You can't go now.
I'm not gonna talk about this to anyone.
But you have to.
I have to talk about
You
it?
have to talk about you to me.
What do you want to know about me?
What ship are you from?
That's not in something about me.
I think it is.
That's not. You need to know who I am as a person.
I do. And clearly you're Starfleet. What ship are you from?
What if I told you
That under all these clothes, I have a big tattoo from my toes to my neck. What if I told you that?
That would be interesting.
Ah.
And she just opens up your shirt. Big ass tattoo, like covering your body. It's like, well, that's different for a human.
these are runes.
Runes. Tell me more.
So, I was raised in a church. And part of the ceremony of growing from a child to an adult was giving a series of tattoos. And now I don't really believe it anymore, but I still have the tattoos because they are very permanent.
They are. I mean, we could have them removed if you really wanted.
No.
No?
There's a god called Odin.
Oh, do tell. Let's go back to
Rescue mission him.
What's the plan? You guys are
Yeah,
outside.
no, okay,
what I
look,
was trying to
I
say.
know, Ramirez, look, I need you to go back and I need you to get our shuttle ready.
Okay.
Because we're going to have to leave real fast. Yeah. Can
Really?
we, in fact, I need, and actually, Izzy, can you go back and talk to your, and I'm so sorry, but I need you to talk to your friend. We're going to need to maneuver the shuttle as quickly as we can. We need to have it ready. We need to have it in an unauthorized spot. Really close
Do what I can.
to here.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'll get us there. Yeah, that's fine.
I know, but we are going to have to find a way back in.
We could. Oh, well.
No,
That's fine.
You
I did no such thing.
No,
didn't
I'm not accusing
anything.
you of anything.
Oh.
I'm going
Lieutenant.
We're going over the plan.
Okay.
What I need from you right now is to get the shuttlecraft ready
All right.
and bring it as close as you can here.
I'm on my way.
Make it happen.
I'll go.
Thank you.
All right.
So
Can I
you're
get my hands on a rifle now, please?
Well, we'll see what we find inside.
so you're going to clear the way for Ramirez to get a shuttlecraft pretty much in the shuttle bay, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. While this is going on, later, so that interesting.
And
So
that's how the world ends.
Are,
interesting.
are we rolling for anything? Or
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
That conversation's going on. One of the Orions actually comes in and whispers something to the slave girl, and she whispers something back. He takes off. You all outside, while you're having this discussion, you can hear the shuttlecraft inside taking off, and it departs the shuttle.
Their shot.
Their shuttle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their shuttle takes off. So that shuttle that was being loaded up apparently is fully loaded, has taken off. What's your plan?
We are looking for some sort of entrance back in, not the front
through the
entrance.
door.
We are looking for an entrance, ideally somewhere around that room that we were taken to, that
Right.
we could get in.
This area of the marketplace area, this black market area, is pretty ramshackle in places. You would be able to find a way to get up and over into the space. Whether you would be right next to that might be a little
Yeah,
tougher.
but we're looking surreptitiously in.
Yeah, you would be able to see what's going on inside
Yeah.
with a little bit of work.
Okay.
So yeah, you're able to maneuver your way up. Let's actually give a roll and see
Yeah,
if you
what
can burn
can
some
we
momentum
roll
on
to
that.
work?
Let's do insight and security to see if you can find a way to get up there.
Okay? 2 successes.
Difficulty is 0.
3 successes.
So 3 momentum. You can burn 1 if you want, because you can only have 6. So you earn 3. You've got 1 extra you can burn if you want.
Do you want to
Yeah.
burn it for an extra die, or
You don't need it right now. You have a max of 6. You earned 3, so that would have maxed you out.
So so we've got
You've got an extra one.
Yeah.
right now.
You've got an extra one you
Really,
can
what
burn.
we wanted,
Yeah.
but we would use our momentum to. So we're in.
You're on top. You're on top, looking in, so you can see what's happening within the shuttle bay itself.
Can we hear it?
The shuttle is gone. You
Okay.
see it.
How
No, I
many Orions are still?
I just realized it's like, sorry, Mike.
If
How many Orions are in the shuttle bay?
Not a lot in the shuttle bay. Most of them seem to have gotten onto the shuttle and taken off.
Okay.
You don't necessarily know how many are inside.
Okay. Can we see them milling about, or?
Like in the shuttle bay itself, you probably see about 3 milling about.
Okay. We can take 3.
Yeah, but do we see a way from our vantage point now? Do we see a way in?
You could, with some work, make your way around closer to the door, so it's almost just a drop-in enter kind
Yeah,
of
let's.
thing.
Can we figure out that work?
Yeah, you can both do it. You're going to have to do a fitness and security check.
Okay.
All right.
Difficulty of 1. And
We're
think
both doing
Successes.
that.
yeah, you're both going to have to do it.
Okay.
2
Yeah.
successes.
2 successes.
All right, so you are able to make your way across, and you also have extra momentum to spend if you want to on anything. No?
The element of surprise.
Could potentially do that, maybe. Between the two of you, I would let you spend those 2 momentum to create an advantage,
Yeah.
and that would give you the element of surprise. Tell me what you want that advantage to be.
Are they okay? Are they? I'm assuming they're armed.
Oh yeah,
Does one of them have a rifle?
no.
We're not spending our momentum on your rifle.
I'm just saying, if I could set up a vantage point, I can beat them up if you're engaged them more
Yeah.
closely.
All right, sure.
But
yeah, right. Sure.
all right.
Really, what we're really trying to do is get in and get him and get out. We
Right.
don't want. We don't want a big.
So you want more of a
He's on the other
distraction.
side.
Huh? Yeah. I wanted to. Yeah.
There are across the way some canisters that appear to be explosive.
Yep.
You can clearly take a shot at them if you'd like.
Yeah.
You're able to take a shot, and those 2 momentum will burn into that, so that gives you the advantage. You take a shot. There is an explosion that erupts across the shuttle bay. The Orions that are there freak out, weapons drawn, heading around. There are fires breaking out. Some Orions come out of the building to see what's going on. Inside, the building just shakes from this explosion, and you see the slave girl who's like, well, I was expecting a little more time.
Here's the thing, and I do want to be truthful with you now.
Thanks.
If I'm from Starfleet,
Oh God.
and you kill me, or you kill my friends, that's basically a declaration of war. And you know what will happen when Starfleet gets angry, when they feel they've been slighted, when their officers are killed. Those who do it become craters in the ground.
You're making Starfleet sound like the Klingon Empire. I think, are you Klingon deep inside? Deep down inside? Maybe?
Here's the thing about Orion and his children. They're all warriors. So maybe you should just let me go before my friends blow this whole place up.
Odin. I knew what you were going to say. Odin and his children.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Orion's not.
That's okay.
Sorry.
He's a hunter and has
Fucking bad.
Get your mythology.
But so, with our distraction, are we able to slip into the building?
You will be able to jump down and go through that door that you entered in the first.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going through the door.
Going through the door. You go through the door. There are 2 Orions there, so you bump in and they immediately draw their pistols.
Yeah. And
And we.
Are you going to fight?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
We'll start with you. Let's go into combat.
Zeppo!
Are you going to ranged or melee? They're in medium range at this point. You can close to close range for melee, or you can shoot them with a phaser. Phaser.
Are we back to our shuttle yet?
Yes. Yes, while this is going on, you guys,
hand-to-hand combat.
you ran.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
And you have hand-to-hand.
hand-to-hand.
I mean, if we want to go in,
Yeah,
I mean, it depends on what we want. I'd rather just knock a few people out.
yeah, for sure.
And so I
If
have,
we charge them,
yeah, I'd rather go in. I've hand-to-hand combat as a focus,
Okay.
and a weapon is an unarmed strike.
Okay, so just gonna beat the crap out of them.
I would like to beat the crap out of them.
Okay, run on up. It's gonna be a contested attack.
Okay.
That is going to be daring and
the
security.
right
Wait,
thing
fitness and security. God, I forgot what melee is. Yeah, fitness and security.
2.
Yes.
do you want burning momentum in game one?
Sure.
Roll
I get
third-
2 successes.
Roll a
Two
third die.
successes.
4 successes because you got your
Oh, yeah.
focus.
Yeah.
4
So
successes.
each success
And, yeah.
counts 2.
And then
And she got one. She got
Okay.
the Starfleet. So
So the Starfleet's going to be. Oh, wow! She has 6 successes.
I have 6 successes.
Oh wait! Wow, that's so many successes.
It was
Yeah,
contested. It was contested.
it was contested. So you're definitely going to get it. Roll your damage die, which is going to be the challenge die that's listed on the thing for the unarmed strike.
6.
Sounds right. Where'd my pen go?
2. Yeah.
3 with
just-
effect.
Through with an effect, so you get a knockdown with that effect. So you knock him down on the ground with that.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop. Is that 3 total or 4 with the effect?
No, 3 with effect.
3 with the effect. Okay.
She got 1, 2 without effect, and then 1 with effect.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Okay.
No. Thanks.
The one that has not been tackled by your chief of security pulls out a disruptor and takes a shot at Cade. And misses Cade. Cade, you're up.
I'm going to follow my commander's lead and,
Charge.
tackle this
All right.
mofo.
Fitness and security.
Cool. Let me buy a die.
Okay.
I'll buy a die as well, actually.
So 1 success?
2 6. You have a hand focus, right?
Oh yeah, I do have. I have hand-to-hand combat, so that's 2. Okay.
2 successes.
Yeah.
All right. You knock him down. Roll some, or you hit him. Roll your damage.
Okay. So that's 5 for me. Because I'm not as good as you. I'm just almost.
Say it again.
I'll never be as good. Just almost. But that's why I've got your back.
Oh, but dang.
Oh,
So
God.
5 with 3 effects.
5 with 3 effects. Okay. The number of effects doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Too
but
much,
I feel
but
it makes me feel good.
You knocked him down. Sure.
Each one is I give him a good combo.
Right.
But I also have knockdown. So
Yep, they're both on the ground. You're on top of them at this point. At this point, you see the Orion slave girl dragging a shirtless Newman by the hair, and she pulls a dagger up to his throat and says, "Should we talk now or after I gut him?"
I wanted to talk before.
We talk now or I gut him.
We're talking now.
Good. Get off my men. Stand up. They're off. Stand up. They're off. You idiots. Let's have a conversation, please. She puts the dagger down. Step inside.
we're flying that way.
You're flying that way. You're hovering over. Like, where are they?
Can we just
Do we
beam them
have
up?
a transporter on this thing?
Not on that one. You didn't have the runabout. No transporter
Yeah,
on there.
that's right.
The Jane Goodall.
I guess should we land?
Can we get, because the bay door would be closed.
We got phasers on this thing.
Yeah?
Can you blow the force field? Or override it?
I mean, you
try.
outrank me.
I mean,
That's, well,
We got
beware, or
I just,
Oh
Where's my
no!
mic?
Microphone. No.
we got phasers
grab
on
me another
this.
one of the mic things.
Another
Magnet
magnet back.
things.
Magnet back up there.
We we got phasers. I think we have a photon torpedo. Maybe I don't know.
Oh wow! Throw
No, I
that
don't think we
into a
do.
crowded marketplace.
No. Okay, this
Yeah.
ship has nothing listed
Well, we have
because
something-
we
we have
the
something-
smallest possible ship.
We have something that does 7 damage. if we shoot it.
We have a blank thing that looks like. Can you look up the Type 7 shuttle and see what, if anything?
It should have the weapon. It didn't have the weapons on there.
It doesn't have
There are
listed.
3 blank things.
everything
that
Oh, you know
doesn't
what?
have
Type
numbers
7
on them.
might not have a shuttle.
I don't think it has it.
Yeah, Type 7 might not.
Oh, well, all right
Yeah,
then.
no, we definitely picked the unarmed shuttle
That's great.
when we discussed this. Oh, wait, there's another Type 7. No, that's the runabout.
Well,
Yep.
looks like we're making an entry. Unless you have another plan.
Do you have another plan?
Has an unstable warp field and is well supplied. This is the information that I have available
Yes,
to
that
me
one
at the
does
moment.
not have weaponry on
But
board.
we do have pretty strong engines and a thing called ramming speed.
Yeah.
Let's go back inside.
Yeah, let's just see what
So
this
let's do that.
conversation is.
Yeah.
Well, actually, can we contact the ship and see if they're in place?
Yeah, I'll,
Izzy,
yes.
Morgan, what is your location?
I'm keeping her
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
Look,
She doesn't care about me. The
Yeah,
Orion woman.
talk to your friends. I don't care. I just want this
We are
fight to stop.
directly outside, with no way of getting in.
Ramming speed! I'll just
What?
crash
Do
through.
not ram into my. Do not let them ram.
That's our crew.
hold the position.
They're crazy.
Hold the position.
Clearly,
So maybe you let our friend go. We get out of your hair.
we're going to have a conversation.
What
before
conversation
anyone
do you wanna
leaves.
have?
Have a seat, please. Get them a beverage. The 2 Orions get up, bloody nose. A minute later, they come back with plates of beverages.
They're not saying anything. Are they in trouble?
Yes,
She has
obviously.
Pheromones.
Someone probably.
Bajornail.
It sounds like they're talking to someone.
Get him
which means
Bajornail.
that they
A minute
aren't
later,
in
she
a
comes back with a
position to
Bajornail.
fight.
We got
Very
a shuttle.
accommodating.
I'm fine. Thank you.
I'll take yours.
Tart.
Whatever you want.
Take that.
Can we ease up on intoxicating our friend?
Maybe.
So what do you want to talk about?
Why are you here?
All right.
We've already told you.
Tell me the
And
truth.
whatever we haven't told you, we probably.
You're looking for. Yes.
I would like to try to jury rig a signal to go to the bay doors and/or shield.
Ah.
Sure. Do it.
Try to break in.
Do it.
And
Let's do.
jury rig is a talent, which means
Any successes count. Well, it should just give you a bonus on the talent.
just a bonus.
Yeah, there
on-
should be a bonus associated with the talent. It's not a focus, it's a talent, so it should give you a bonus of some sort.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Nope,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
I didn't write that one down.
How dare you?
Do you have it? Andy?
Sometimes they are very confusing.
And I will. I can try and help you. We can easily rig up the.
Tell you what, let's not take time to look it up. Let's
Yeah.
just go through.
Let's
Oh, wait,
do
wait.
it.
Didn't you?
Let's go through control and engineering. See if you can figure out a way to get into that. Control and engineering difficulty 1.
One, I'm going to spend a momentum.
You get one from me.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah, that's 2 successes, so 3
Right.
total. On this difficulty 1.
Mhm.
All right.
You're able to hack into their system and the doors open, giving you room. Inside, there's an alert. It's like, I would have opened the doors for them, but whatever.
They're very eager.
Clearly, just don't hurt any more of them. They're not cheap.
We know.
Now, Jennifer Prescott, Belleron, Arista 3, you're throwing in all these things. What do you know? What do you want to know? What do you need to know? How can I get you out of my life?
Look, we told you what we were looking for. We were looking for a ship. We were looking for a crew. We were looking for a scientist.
Okay. Well, the crew is here. The scientist, I don't know. What was the other thing?
The ship.
The ship. The ship is waiting for me.
Cloaked? How? Who gave it to you? Why?
Who hired you? What do you know about the work they were doing on the station?
I don't know anything about the work. I just know that certain people wanted something done, the payment of which was very lucrative.
And if we had a client that was as interested and could perhaps pay better,
You're not going to pay better than a Romulan cloaking device.
we could see if we could have some sort of counter.
Was that cloaking device offered to you off the market or homemade?
Give me a moment. She leaves and you see her talking to some of the Orions. They have a quick conversation. A moment later she comes back. She's like, I just want to leave. Before anything else tell your friends to come in. They're probably sitting in there with their phasers ready. I don't even know what they're, just tell them to come in.
Commander, that's your call.
Drop your, they all put down their disruptors. Just come in. Let's stop the fighting.
Ramirez, you stay at the home.
All right. I'll stay at the helm.
See that and walk up.
Welcome. Join us. Your friend is staying in the ship, of course.
He's keeping the engines warm. We're going to be getting out of here just as quickly as we can.
Of course.
You want to leave. We want to leave.
Right.
We're just interested and know some interested parties in the work that you're doing. We're just
also
curious.
interested in what Prescott was working on.
I have no idea what this doctor was working on. The contract was that we were to go to a bay and take all of the materials in it. We didn't even know there would be resistance. This was supposed to be an easy job, in and out, with a lot of pay and a lot of profit with that cloaking device.
Do you know anything about the hardware or data that you took off the station?
I don't know anything about what was taken because we didn't get what we were sent there to get. That was the problem. That's why I want to leave. And now I'm having to have a conversation with you. We just took what we could. They were able to get out the things that we wanted.
So they accompanied you.
Who? No. What?
No, he's saying
No,
that
no.
the scientists.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
I
So
only
you're-
assume this
Yeah.
Prescott. I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
your previous employers are probably not happy.
And probably still looking.
Probably.
If you tell us who hired you, then your problem can become our problem. And we're very good at dealing with our problem.
Really? That's fabulous. I can't wait to see you take on the Romulan Empire. That would be outstanding. Let's,
I was right. I was right. I'd just like to say that I was right. My assumption was correct. You're right. You're right. I apologize.
Guess my name is Duncan Idaho.
You're very smart, Walter. So
That'll wear off eventually.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I'm sure it'll provide funny times on the ride home.
Within an hour, I'll be fine. As barring any more exposure.
Oh, sure. I can also, if you want, I can concoct something up to abate the effects once we're.
Mm-hmm. Great. Anyway, what else do you need? I mean,
I'm happy.
you're happy?
Are you
Everyone's
happy,
happy.
Commander?
Everyone's happy. You don't.
Just
What?
one more question.
Sure.
You were packing a lot of supplies on that shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
Was that payment as well?
Oh no, that's me getting out.
She's going on the run.
Thank you for your time.
Sure,
Can we?
Best of luck.
sure. You've all been
We're going.
wonderful helps.
We're going to
Here.
take our friend now.
In token of my gratitude, get this away from me. She hands you a pad.
Thank you.
Kindly get out. Miss you.
Good times.
No, if only.
We could have waited 20 minutes or so if you wanted. It was. We thought it was more urgent.
We're going.
Literally by the ear.
We're going.
Okay.
I'm gonna mix up something, give him a little hypo spray.
Okay.
You have
Take
something
the edge
that'll
off.
kind of take the edge off. He's still
Yeah.
feeling it, but it takes the edge off
Just
a little bit.
Yeah.
So you get on your tiny little shuttle. Yes?
Yeah.
Getting the heck out of Dodge?
Yes.
What's the plan? Going back to the Mazu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think
But we're
maybe.
also going to look
Indirectly.
at the pad.
oh, hey, the pad
I
that
would
you
like to
have.
spend
Also,
some
maybe
momentum.
we should take a circuitous route.
Yes.
In case we're being tracked.
We are going to indirectly return. We're going to go to the middle of nowhere first.
My specialty.
Your special.
We're going to run
Sideways.
some scans on the ship and make sure nothing funny was left on it, and then we'll go.
Okay. So you want to look at the pad. Well, you take off from the shuttle bay
Yeah.
and head into orbit. As you get into orbit, leaving behind Varix, you start to leave the Varix system, and an alert klaxon erupts. And as you look back towards Varix itself, a huge explosion in orbit just rocks. The ship is actually feeling the waves from the explosion. It does shake the shuttle a little bit.
Like, would it be about the size of the Belleron?
It's a good assumption.
Yeah.
It's a good assumption.
They just blew up the Belleron because it failed its mission.
A good assumption, probably make. Yes. So, yeah, big explosion in orbit around Varix 3. You guys are leaving. You have a pad you want to look at.
Yeah, but I guess let's
Let's get out
let's
first.
scan the ship and let's make sure nobody's following us first.
Sure.
Leave this system. We scan the ship.
Right.
Leaving the system, go ahead and scan the ship. You can scan the ship, do an insight and engineering.
I can, or, yeah.
Yes, please help.
Oh yeah, you help, not me.
Oh, that's good.
2 for me.
Not for me.
All right, 2 successes.
But one was a 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You don't find anything out of the ordinary on the
Good.
ship itself.
Great. Let's go on.
All right, I'll lay in a complex course to take us back,
What's up with this
just in case.
So you look at the pad, and it looks like a data file. It looks heavily encrypted. You could probably play around with it a little if you wanted to. The one thing you're able to get out of it is Prescott.
Like author.
Not author, but there's data in there that is marked Prescott.
Okay.
I don't know what you want to do from there. Do you want to look into that, or you want to chunk
Yeah.
it out the side of the shuttle?
No, we should definitely.
Well, but on the way home, do we want to do anything to decrypt it or?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try and decrypt it.
Who's going to take lead on that? Because we're going to do a curious little thing I want to try out.
All right. What's the?
What are the things?
It's gonna be an extended work track, but I want one person to take lead, and then we can have multiple people assist later on if we want to.
Is that going to fall under security, engineering, science?
You're going to be doing a lot of decrypting, so there's probably going to be some security involved. I think that we're probably going to do an insight security on this to try to decrypt all this.
Okay, that's not strong for me.
Insight and security, that's our
Yeah.
Yeah.
bag.
Okay, so you take lead on it, and somebody wants to assist.
I'll assist.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a modified work track.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to take 15 work. The magnitude is 4. That means that you have to have 4 breakthroughs to finish the work track. And the resistance is 1. So every time you make an achievement, any of the work done is going to be reduced by 1 because of that resistance. You're going to have... Well, let's go ahead and roll that first. Let's go ahead and roll the first work.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to roll your dice, see if you get a success. If you get a success, then we'll roll the challenge dice based on that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. And do we want to buy anything with momentum, or we've
Yeah,
got
we've
like
got-
almost a
Yeah.
full bank?
Yeah.
Okay, you can buy extra die for
Okay.
that if you want. So spin 1 to get an extra die. So we're going to do
Do
insight.
focuses matter on this?
Do you have
Focuses
anything
would matter on that. Yes.
Closest I have is
Espionage?
espionage.
Not right now.
Code breaking
Okay.
kind of?
Yeah, let's do insight and security right now, though.
Okay.
Nice. Damn it. All right, so you got 3
I
successes.
have 3 successes.
Okay. That will work. So go ahead and roll your die. You're going to roll 2 challenge die plus whatever your discipline is. So 2 plus, I think yours is probably 4 or something like that for security.
Oh, that's 5.
5? So you'll roll
5
7 die.
altogether.
7 altogether.
7 altogether. The maths.
Get it.
Nice.
Cool. So 2,
2,
4,
4.
6, 7.
That's it.
4, 6, 8, 9 with 2 effects.
9 with 2 effects. Wow. That's fabulous. So you are able to break through this initial encryption on there, and it is a file for Jennifer Prescott that is actually tied into Starfleet Command. This is a heavily encrypted and heavily redacted file, but you're able to get through there. You're actually not seeing anything about Jennifer Prescott. You're seeing information of an ensign Michael Prescott. He was given legacy status to try out for Nova Squadron at the Academy, but digging through his Academy records, he had no family listed. So why was he legacy? As you're noticing that, you also notice that it appears that someone else has noticed your efforts to decrypt this and is actively countering you from this point forward. So from this point forward, you have a total of 6 intervals to finish the work track and finish this. Okay?
Okay.
So you have 3 breakthroughs left. The resistance is also increased by 1, so the resistance is now 2.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay,
So I roll again.
same thing.
Yeah.
And you
spend
might
that.
even spend 1 to try and make it take less time.
Yeah, you can spend momentum so that each roll is going to be 2 intervals.
Okay.
You have 6 intervals left to do it. So you could spend a
just do
momentum
those.
so it'll only take 1 interval. Does that make sense?
No, but that, do,
each
do we
roll is
want to
gonna be
do
2
it?
instead
What are our
of 1
thoughts? Is
Let's
it
do both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do both.
Okay.
Melissa's.
3 successes.
4 successes.
Okay, so roll your dice again.
These.
The challenge die.
Challenge.
Challenge die to figure out how much work you actually do.
Oh no.
Wow.
Let's see, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Same as before, 9 with 2 effects.
No 2 effects. You're able to counter whoever or whatever is doing this pretty well. You actually found out that Michael Prescott was KIA at Wolf 359. No next of kin was listed, but there were some log anomalies within his personal log record that you could probably dig into. And whoever is fighting you is fighting hard, resistance 3. And I'm going to spend a threat to increase the difficulty to 2. So keep rolling your 20s.
Wait, are we getting momentum for the rolls that they've been doing?
Not on these.
Okay.
No.
So are we going to do the same? Spin 1 to get a die and spin 1 to...
I think you
Sure.
should just
Sure.
spend 1.
You just have 1 left, right?
Oh, yeah.
We have 1 left.
We,
so
we had 2.
We
We
had
had 2. I
2.
took 1
Oh,
out
I
so
see.
you can roll a third die.
Oh, right now.
Got it,
yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but
let's-
this will still count for 2 intervals then.
Yeah, if I spend 1 more.
But then we're at
Oh,
then
sorry.
it'll come down to 1.
All right, yeah, no, go ahead.
So it's your call.
Yeah.
But come next one.
Let's do this.
3 successes.
4 successes.
Okay, roll your challenge die.
Challenge.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so 1, 2, 5 with 3 effects.
5 with 3 effects. Okay. You were able to go through the logs, and you did recover a log by Ensign Prescott. It was a message to Aunt Amber, who was on Earth. He was taking leave on Earth, and he sent a message to Aunt Amber. Content of the message is no longer there. You were able to just recover that. Whoever is fighting you really hard right now. Your resistance is up to 4, and your difficulty is up to 3. So 1 more roll.
Okay.
I think this is your last one, so you spent 1, 2, 4. Yeah, this is your last chance.
Let you roll 3 again.
Yeah.
Do it.
1 success.
2 successes.
Damn. Dodge that bullet. Roll your challenge dice for one last time.
I did something.
Do the 7.
Yep.
Right, so
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. That's a lot of 2s.
4, 6, 8.
You are really good at this. Whoever is fighting you is not able to keep up. You're able to dig through, and before that final record is erased, you do find record of an Amber Prescott who was listed as a colonist who had transferred to the Ajalon colony not too long ago.
as A-Z.
Ajalon, A-J-I-L-O-N.
Yeah, like it sounds.
Yeah, exactly. Ajalon.
You know the Battle of Ajalon.
Okay, Ajalon Colony, you said?
Yeah,
Yes.
It's in the original Klingon. It's different.
Exactly. Very poetic.
It's a different location.
And as you make that discovery, that file just vanishes before your
Self-destruct.
eyes. Yeah, pretty much. Smoke comes up from the pad. No, smoke
Yeah.
does not come up from the pad. So yeah, that's what you found out of that pad before it disappeared and that information disappeared.
Okay.
Now, for those of us ignorant of Starfleet, what exactly is Nova Squadron?
Oh, it's an elite flight cadet squadron at Starfleet Academy. If you are one of the best pilots and have a very shiny nose or a family member that was in it beforehand, you can get in if you apply.
Good to know.
It is where you'll find the top of the line pilots, the best of the best of the best of the best of the best, and so on and so forth.
Elite, then.
Elite.
Fair. And Wolf 359, if I'm remembering
This is when
My
the Borg
history.
wiped out
right.
Yeah.
40 ships.
So,
Sorry, 39 of the 40 ships that were present.
a lot of folks, along with our Mr. Prescott.
A lot of wreckage.
Many, yes.
So
Thousands.
But we've got a Prescott. We can follow up.
we've got a lead, and surely, if we
Some-
start back now, our captain should be returning soon. Correct?
You would think so.
Yeah.
that
So
seems fair.
so we've got information that
Right.
we can bring her.
Yes, you have information you can give the
This
captain.
trip
I
was
think
worth
she'll be
So
very happy.
has our EXO regained?
He's feeling a little hungover, but yeah,
Okay.
I can give you something for that, too.
he's got some.
I had him a glass of water.
EXO, think it's time to.
Yes, let's
Okay.
return to the ship. We need to leave that fiasco behind us. Know that there are more fiascos to come.
Well, it looks like most of the witnesses to that particular fiasco were, well, they won't be a problem going forward.
Yeah, we can tell that story any way we want.
Or not. Realize it's novel for this crowd, but we could hold on to information on the inside, not put it on the outside.
Imagine.
We have a pad, right? That we wouldn't have had if I hadn't spoken up? I do
Or we
apologize.
might have gotten it quicker without our commanding officer.
You know what? It's
All
not.
right.
Let's
It's already done.
yeah.
And that's the discussion that we just keep having back and
As we
forth
said.
as
Let's
we
just
You
sail
didn't
off
do that. and I
into
would've
the
done that.
distance, as we call this.
There's only one compartment in this shuttle.
Oh yeah, this is a small shuttle.
we did
I mean,
pick
it's
the
a big
smallest
shuttle,
one.
but it's, you
We
know.
did in fact pick the smallest and least armed shuttle.
Yep, there was that.
it's got
But
a
with
ring.
that,
I thought I was going home.
as Cade and Ramirez argue in the shuttle the entire several-hour trip back to K7 to get the repaired Mazu, we're gonna call that one a night.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the things.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call that one a night. We're gonna be back next week to find out what's next. Like, who is Amber Prescott? Is that what's happening next week? I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see. Where's the Ajalon system? We're gonna find out next week. Everybody that hung out with us tonight, thanks so much for hanging out. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and like and share and tell all your friends. Don't forget to subscribe on Twitch and do all of that stuff. You guys have anything you want to pimp out right now?
Just a reminder that we use
Yes.
tokens by Strategic Dino that my friend Steve made.
Man.
He is running a contest on Twitter right now where he was asking to get over 200 followers, and he beat that. But still, you might win some free stuff.
Go check it out because these tokens are awesome. These threat tokens I
Really great.
Yeah,
really
custom
love. They're
made.
great.
Originally custom made just for us.
but now
Possibly available.
maybe
For you.
who knows? They came out really well, so I would not be surprised if he decided to try to offer them around.
Yep, but check out Strategic Dino on Twitter and on Etsy.
Yep, thanks. Strategic Dino, thank you so much for these. We really appreciate it. We're going to get out of here. Thanks, everybody,
Go
for
to
hanging out.
Facebook and join the Joshua fan club with us.
Yes, the Joshua Fan Club. Go on Facebook and do all the
There's
things.
a link in the chat up there somewhere.
Somewhere up there, if you
Not
want
the
to.
YouTube link.
I'm pretty sure if you search Facebook for JORSHUA, there's only gonna be one.
Probably only one. If there's more than one, maybe.
Then we're having
winning.
a much better time.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Get out of here now. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you in a week. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Good night, everybody.
Keep your paws
Why is
strong.
my thing not working?